guys? Good morning, good morning. Hope all is well. Hold on one second. Let me turn the volume down. What's up, team? What's up, Emmanuel? Alright, guys. Ooh, let's look to see if we should trade some in pre-market, right? What do we have moving today? Let's see if we can catch some moves here in my Webull account. Shall we? I think we shall, right? Let's try to trade a little bit. Let me get my Webull window out here. Hold on. First, let's look at the movers. Oh man, I gotta start Thinkorswim up. My Thinkorswim's slacking here. Alright. Trade. Alright, let me get some windows up, team. What is that noise? Man, what is that noise? Did anybody hear that? Ooh, look at my MGM trade. My call is going to be worth so much. Look, people said I sucked as an investor, man. People said I sucked at trading, and they say that all this nonsense, right? But it's like every single trade I did in the last week, every options trade was green. Man. Wait. What is going on here? Hold on, guys. My bad, team. 1 second. Did anybody hear that ringing sound? Oh man, MGM is ripping up here. Maybe I should have held on to my United Airlines trade. I'm starting to think I probably should. I ended up exiting it for a win, but I'm starting to think I should have probably just held on to that thing, man. Wait. Set up. Okay, there we go. Man, I'm struggling here. All right, let's see what's popping off this morning, guys, and let's see if we can find some gappers to trade or something like that on Webull, shall we? Here's my Webull account. Let's see if we can make anything work. That's a support chat. Maybe they're yelling at me. Let me see. I don't think they're yelling at me. I've been trading with them. Support. No. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Whoa. Sorry, I was messing with logos and stuff. Yeah, so hit that subscribe button, guys. Remember to do that. Watch this. So, right now in Webull, look at my Robinhood account right now. Let me drink some coffee. I honestly haven't had a sip of coffee yet. Oh yeah, I mean, this what else we got? Sorry, I'm just now glancing. I'm running a little bit late today. We got SECO, man. Yeah, this one I like because it's got such a tight risk level here. Right? It's such a tight risk level for this one. I'm going to look at this one and see if it's interesting enough for me to buy it. I'm going to run through the other gappers real quick, and if nothing else looks good, I might buy this one. And so we got SECO here. We got WISA. Don't like that one as much. We got GSUM. We got Mara, M-A-R-A. Ooh, Mara just ripping up here. This is one that... Look at M-A-R-A, guys. Should I buy the high of the day breakout? I think I should. And then just hold this thing to the open or something. See if we start to get a big rip in Mara. I could buy 100 shares for $100. That's kind of what I want to do. Maybe buy a little bit more than that. Have some fun. Oh, I'm missing the breakout, guys. I'm missing the breakout. I don't know how to use this. There's stocks. Look, I'm gonna take MARA here, and then I'm gonna limit into this thing at 105. Yes, I'm gonna give me like what, 200 shares. We're gonna buy that thing right now. I'm missing it. I'm not gonna get hit with my limit order. Okay, we want 107 now. We're gonna get hit filled at 107. Oh, buy 107. Come on. Okay, nice. It filled me. So honestly, the fills in pre-market are not that bad. They're not that bad in pre-market. I just got filled in MARA. My plan is just to hold this thing until it, if it holds over $1, I'm gonna continue to hold this thing. So I was filled there with my 200 shares in MARA. We're gonna try to trade this one, you know. And I'm gonna go over the catalyst in just a second. But we're going to try to trade this one too. Car warranty expiring. And so yeah, I mean, I think this one's over the whole $1. I could probably let this one work a little bit. It's not going to be too bad. You know, I know we just got a drop, but ideally I'd like to see MARA hold over this. If I remember correctly, MARA is a crypto stock. If I remember correctly. I might be wrong, and you know, we'll see. But if I remember correctly, it's a crypto stock, right? And yeah, I mean, I'm just holding 200 shares, so we're gonna have some fun with that and see if it works. What's up, Leo? All right, well, we got MARA, we got WISA here gapping up some. We got GSUM, we've got MARA here, we've got SAVA, we got APPS, we've got QD, we got CTSM. Oh man, I gotta close out PowerPoint. There we go. That's better. But yeah, we got all these movers here. Man, what happened? We got CRWD CrowdStrike here. We got MCHP. We got AIR, VTIQ. So yeah, we got some interesting movers here. Let's go ahead and start at the top of this list this morning, and we'll start going over. This one. The one I'm actually holding right now. Or no, I'm not holding this one. I'm holding... Which one am I holding? I'm holding MARA here. Hey, and we're right around my entry level. I mean, this is what I was... if you guys saw me, I wanted to kind of dip by it, but it was a little bit too high. Maybe I should have waited some. But ideally, like, if this one starts to really rip, I'm relatively safe in this. Like, it cost a few $100 to buy 100 or 200 shares. And as you see that, I mean... We're getting the breakout there. We're at the 110s. Yeah, see, I am at, I'm up like $6 in this pre-market trade, but I'm trying. You know? Really, ideally, I'd like it to be like here. You guys can kind of watch my trade as it goes on. And, yeah, wish me luck in that. We'll see. Yeah, there we go. There's 11s. Yeah, it's moving enough. Like I said, ideally, I just want to see a rip to like 150. You know, if you can get up to $2, that's even better, right? But ideally, I'd like to see a rip up to like 150. You know, there's a tiny account on Weeble too. This is like a $700 account, so it's small. Yeah, but sorry guys, I started a little bit late today. Alright, but yeah, so as I say this, yeah, there's 11s. I mean, I'm up in the trade. Yeah, we're getting some rips. Alright, we're going to start with MARA, and this is Marathon Patent Group. and they announced the installation of 700 M3OS plus AC or ASIC miners, and company is debt free. And so that was the news, is that they installed a bunch of their products or whatever they are, and they are now debt free. But yeah, this sounds like a crypto stock actually, and so it's like I said, I'm pretty sure this was crypto. This is Marathon Patent Group, and I believe it's a crypto stock. I remember trading this one back when DPW. Yeah, we back. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Not sure why the stream was acting up. We're back. Sorry, team. Don't leave. Don't leave. The stream's back, guys. I'm gonna go plug my Ethernet cord in. I think that is a major problem, is my Ethernet cord. I'm gonna go plug my Ethernet cord in, and yeah, that should consequently help the trade I'm in. Or not help the trade I'm in. I'm completely break even in my trade, but that should consequently help this not happen on the stream. I'm gonna do this too, so we can keep it small. So if you guys want to watch my Webull trade, that's my P&L right there. Oh wait, you guys can't see it. If you guys want to watch my Webull trade, there's my P&L right there. I'll be right back. Alright, we should be good now, man. We should be good. Alright, we should be good. Yeah, my stream's acting up. Hold on, guys. I got something that'll pop this thing off. Sorry. I'm gonna send everybody in our Discord and Facebook to us. Oh no, I'm losing in my trade, guys. Like I said, I'll go over the catalyst in just a second, but there we go. Alright, guys. Here we go. Yeah, it's just my internet, brother. Sorry, man. But yeah, guys. Alright, so I told you the news for MARA. Let's now go over SECO. SECO is really popping off this morning. And, you know, SECO's gapping up from 215 all the way to 409. And the reason this one is up is because they put out an announcement for their investing and strategic partnership. Or for an investment and strategic partnership announcement. And basically, let me see if I can find the reason. Qdian is going to buy 10.2 million of SECO's Class A ordinary shares for up to $100 million. Is the news for this one. And so this one, understandably so, is popping off for SECO. We also have GSUM here. We got WSIA. I can look at WISA here. All right, so this Summit Technologies, let me see, WISI certifies AXIIM WM speakers series, and so yeah, WISA certifies the 2020 LG Electronics 8K OLED and LG NanoCell TV to be WISA ready. So a technology stock, a wireless speaker and audio association is WISA, and they are up because of that news. We'll see what happens there. We also have, let's look over some mid and high cap stocks now. We got Cake gapping up, which is the Cheesecake Factory, and I think this is a good sign that stuff's going to go back to normal because Cake is popping off here. Alright, so yeah, Cheesecake Factory started reopening dining rooms. They aim to reopen most of their restaurants by mid-June, so that's in a few weeks, guys. What happened to my Discord, man? It's like my Discord just stopped. What's up, John O? What's up, S Money? I'm not gonna sell now, man. I mean, the reality is, S, is that, like, listen, bro, I'm not much of a pre-market penny trader, you know, and so I might be wrong, but I mean, I'm risking $200 in the trade. It's not the end of the world. I can get out if it breaks under $1 in any significant way, and if it ends up ripping up over $1 up to like 150, I'll just take some profit there, and that's fine. In better news today, though, I'm holding an MGM call option, and I already sold my Walgreens call option yesterday and banked a pretty solid amount of profit so far. So I've gotten in about 3 trades on Robinhood. You can see my Robinhood account here. I'm going to switch everything over to Webull soon, though. But you can see my Robinhood account here, and yeah, this is my week. So I'm up about $50, which is about 21%. I'm trying to grow this very small options account, and you know, mostly just going to trade options on Webull from now on. But yeah, Cheesecake Factory getting back to its normal self here. We also have CRWD here that's popping off big. I think the next big level here is $1, the whole dollar of $100. Sorry, I think that's a really interesting spot that we should take a look at. Alright, sorry, I had to check on something. But yeah, CrowdStrike is up. So the reason CrowdStrike is up is because their price target was raised, number one, but there's probably a reason. Yeah, so this looks like it was first quarter results that came out yesterday for CrowdStrike. It looks like it was first quarter results, and they were positive, I'm guessing here. Yeah, so surprise 2 cent per share first quarter profit, 85% jump in revenue. Guides second quarter in the fiscal year 2021 results were above street view. So yeah, everything was better than expected for CrowdStrike, and they are ripping up because of it. I might trade this one. We'll see. I don't know, Luke. We'll see, brother. I'm probably going to keep my money there and try to build it up, since it's going to be my last account that I'll be able to have there, you know. Now, just if you're just now joining us, I did buy MARA. I did buy MARA stock for a possible dip buy here. We're going to see if we get a rip and a break over 110 at the open today. Like I said, I can have a little bit of fun with this, and we'll see. Obviously, I'm not the best, swing trader, or I'm not the best penny stock trader, but we're gonna have some fun with this one and see if we can get a breakout, over the pre-market high up here in MARA. We're holding 200 shares, so wish me luck, guys. What's up, Chris? What's up, Shane? What's up, Scott, Paul, Luke, Ado, C, S, B. Hey, what's up, B? Yeah, 247. Yeah, brother, it's gonna be a long, slow road, bro. So just hang in there, man. It's not something that anybody really picks up immediately. It genuinely takes a lot of time to start to really, get the hang of it. It's not something that most people just instantly pick up and just start making a bunch of money with. It's one of the things that takes a long, long time to build, and you're probably going to lose money the entire time you're learning, and that's just kind of part of it, brother. So just hang in there, man. It just takes a little while, dude. Yeah, I didn't use a market order. They don't let me use. They won't let me use market orders unless it's during market hours. Like after market hours, they don't let you use market orders, unfortunately. So I can only use limit orders during pre-market, which is fine. But yeah, this is my Webull account. Like I said, I'm up $6. Not the best trade since yesterday. I got 2-day trades left, and so we'll see. Like if this one starts to really rip, then I might kind of. If this one starts to really rip, then I might keep my trade and just hold it. We'll see though. It's up from 82 cents. I couldn't imagine it drops below that, and so I think that's my ultimate risk here is about 82 cents, like $60 maybe. But again, I couldn't imagine that this thing drops below the previous closing price, but honestly, stranger things have happened in the market, and so I guess you do want to understand that. But yeah, as for the overall market today, let's take a look at some stocks and some stuff that's popping off here. Let me see if alright, so U.S. futures are higher. I'm going to go ahead and quote this, and this is from MT Newswires, and it says, quote, U.S. stock futures rose Wednesday amid rising optimism over economic recovery, but the mounting civil unrest put a lid on gains, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average futures surged 0.7%, S&P futures gained 0.4%, while NASDAQ futures inched 0.3% recently. Demonstrations over the killing of George Floyd have continued into an 8th night, with protesters defying curfews to take to the streets across the country, while the National Guard troops have been called up in 29 states to provide security. Oil prices fell, with global benchmark Brent crude down 1.4% and U.S. West Texas Intermediate down 1.6% ahead of weekly data on U.S. crude stockpiles. At 8:15, data is expected to show a private payroll estimate from automated data processing of 8.663 million in job losses for May against April's estimate for a loss of 20.236 million, so a little bit better than expected. Well, much better. It did improve a lot. And at 10 a.m., forecasters see a 14% decline in factory orders for April against the 10.3% drop in the previous month. We have a few other things here, but that's what I see right now. Let me know if you guys have any other news that you want me to go over, any other stocks that you want me to take a look at. We did have non-farm data that came out, like I said. What's up, John O? What's up, dude? Hey, I appreciate the sub, Mateo. Thank you, bro. Welcome, dude. Yeah, SPY's ripping up here. And like I said, I think my MGM trade is going to be going fairly well. Airlines? Yeah, I can go over airlines. I mean, airlines are up. And listen, man, it's kind of funny. It's like I got so much crap from posting my... Like people are so fickle on YouTube, right? Because it's like I post my United Airline video, and I literally, all I talk about in the United Airlines video is that it's like, hey, this is my first ever real investment. Like, I've never invested before, right? I'm not trying to act like an expert at all, but like, this is my logic for buying airlines back at 25 bucks. You know, that was my logic for buying airlines at 25 bucks, which is that I think the economy will slowly start to roll back to its normal self, and I think airlines are necessary. They're essential. Regardless of what anybody wants to think, people need airlines, right? And so that business is going to start to get better, and I think United Airlines is the strongest one. And so I bought this at $25, like $6 down. First ever investment. I made so much money in 2 days of holding this stock that I sold a partial after 2 days. I let it drop a little bit. I added my sizing back. I took some more off at the top. And so I made, you know, over 30% in like a week in this trade. And it's like, people could say, it just kind of shows you, people can say whatever they want. You can't argue with the numbers. And, you know, these numbers pulled through. But yeah, as I talk about this though, airline is up. United Airlines is up. We can look at the catalyst to see if there is one. And then I also have the ETF preview that is out already, and I'll go over that as well. We also had some news about casinos and theme parks reopening. Yeah, so it shows travel demand is continuing to rise, is what their data is showing. And airlines are up because of it. Like I said, guys, I might not be super experienced in investing, but like the reality is like there's certain nuances in the market that if you can effectively predict what's going to happen, you can make money 100%, right? If there's little nuances in the market where if you can effectively predict the outcome of certain sectors over a short period of time, you can make money. And like that's exactly what I did with United Airlines. And there's going to be little windows of opportunity there with like regular investing. And so I'll take that. You know, I'll take that. But yeah, United Airlines is up. We have AAL, which is up. Southwest. What's Southwest? SW? I don't know. I don't even know what's Southwest. There it is. No, that's Southwestern Energy. I don't know what Southwestern Airlines. You got JetBlue, JBLU. I know that one. They're up. So yeah, airlines are up solid. As I say this though, you know, the market is rallying. What's my trade doing? I haven't even looked at my trade. I better look at it, right? Oh no, I'm down $12 in my Webull trade. It's fine. Like I said, this $1 support should hold. And if it does, like, I don't mind letting this thing crack, I guess, down to like 80s and 90s. Trying to give it a chance to break out a little bit more for MARA. It had a good catalyst. This one's not, you know, it's not crazy to see these things get pumped up like they do. LUV, sorry guys, I'm slacking. Yeah, it just feels good, man. It just feels good. It feels good to like post something and be like, hey, I think this is gonna happen, and then everybody just criticizes, and then in the end they can't argue with 30%, man. It feels good. Delta as well, yeah, Delta, DAL. Not too bad. The SPY is pulling back a little bit. Let's take a look at the SPY now, though. The SPY has been pretty volatile this morning overall. It's actually been running up some, and I think a lot of stuff is going to be gapping up consequently. And so, you know, the SPY's up to about 310 right now. I can go ahead and read the ETF preview here for the SPY itself. And see what we got. And so yeah, the ETF preview for the SPY here. Let me get Mitch in here. There he is. Yo, what's up, dude? Alright. There we go. We should be good now. Alright. But yeah, so the ETF preview. Let me go ahead and go over that real quick. I'm losing on my Webull trade though. But yeah, this is all from MT Newswires, and it's regarding the overall market. And it says, quote, stock futures reporting to a higher open as markets shrugged off concerns of the ongoing unrest across the U.S. as well as lingering tensions with China. Positive economic data coming from China has helped markets to log gains in the previous session, and the latest CAIXIN Market Purchasing Managers Index showed China's April sector expanded in May with a 55 reading, bouncing back from 44.4 contraction in April. And last month's figure was the highest since October 2010 and the first expansion since January this year. Investors are taking the data as a positive signal that the world's largest economy is on the road to recovery, and investors are also digesting the Adp Employment Report, considered somewhat of a precursor to the U.S. jobs report due Friday. It showed a loss of 2,760,000 private sector jobs for May, compared with the expected decline of 8.663 million, according to Econoday estimates, and the prior number of minus 20,236,000. For April has now been revised to minus 19,557,000. Looking ahead, the PMI Services Index Bulletin will be out at 9:45, so that's 15 minutes after the bell team. And the factory orders release is due at 10 a.m., along with the ISM Non-Manufacturing Index Bulletin. The closely watched EIA domestic oil inventories post follows at 10:30 Eastern. And so moving on to commodities here, we have crude that's down about 2%. U.S. oil fund is down about 1%. Natural gas is up 2%. The U.S. natural gas fund is up over 2% as well. Gold is down 0.4%. The Spider Gold Trust is down 0.6%. Silver is down 0.3%. And the iShares Silver Trust is down 0.9%. That's the market news today, guys. Let me know what you're looking at this morning. I know a lot of people said airlines. I sold my airline stock yesterday, made a hefty profit. And so I'm not holding airlines anymore.
They're still looking good for you, John, at least.
Yeah, I'm out already.
You're still in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least your view.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really mean if you're still in the trade or not. But
right, for sure.
At the end of the day, your view was that this was going to create a quicker recovery than most.
Yep.
And that's what we've seen, at least so far. If you can see, airlines are actually up big today.
Yep.
One of the biggest things is what we call the change to the dash for trash is on, man. Everyone's going to be going for those stocks that were hit the hardest. You should see maybe stocks like CCL get a push today. I'll be watching that to get a push, especially if we're going to continue moving on up here in the industrials. We saw that be strong yesterday. We also saw consumer cyclical be strong yesterday. So keep an eye on those kinds of stocks. Industrials, we're talking about those cruise lines. We can look at department stores that are up. Department stores are actually up almost 6% today. Let's start bringing up a couple of those that are up a significant amount. You could look at Macy's. Macy's is actually up a significant amount pre-market. You see it's been making this move since the second, from about 650 up here now to about 720. Looks like it's trying to head towards that 750 resistance, and from there on would definitely hit a major resistance, but we'll see what happens in that one. Another one that you could take a look at in the same sector is JWN.
Yes, sir.
Also up 2.3%. So really you're seeing department stores significant move up here. All right. Another thing that's up a lot is going to be some cyclical gambling stocks. You could look at this one, SGMS. I always like to give these kind of cheaper stocks. We've been talking about this stock since it was back here at 1350. And this stock just keeps riding up, man. Now up there to about $16. And this is something that we brought up, created first, and that's why I like these lines on TC. It'll actually show you exactly when I created the line, and I created this line on May 7th. May 7th, this line was created, and now we're a month ahead, and we're up almost $4 from that entry. What does that show you guys? That at the end of the day, gambling is still trending to the upside. It hasn't turned around yet, and it's still trending. It doesn't mean that it can go to the moon, but that's one thing that you got to look at. And that's why I look at a lot of the times kind of more weekly chart looks, because if you see the weekly chart on even a stock like this, and what do? You get kind of a straight trend line up. And that's what you're going to want to see when you're seeing stocks that are just straight trending. All right, guys. Any particular stocks that you guys want me to check out? Definitely put it in the chat. I think I've been trying to focus more on that because at the end of the day, guys, we're here for you guys. So let us know what you want to see gone over, and I'll definitely check it out. All right. Before we go over those stocks, definitely put them up in the chat. Just want to say hello to a couple of my good people in the chat. What's going on, Chris? What's up, John? How we doing, Shane, Jamie, John in the house, Steven, Jason, Robert, Scott. I am Chase, Bubbalicious. Can't go wrong. Jamie, what's up? Jim Smith, the win and pen expert over there. We got Madman Gavin. We got Santos. There he is. What's up, Kyle? How you doing? Working hard, I'm sure. BIY, what's up, man? How we doing? It's good to see everybody in part of the fam. One day I'll have an office, and these call-outs will even be louder.
Yeah. Hey, I'm back. But yeah, hey, listen. People could, in the end, it's all about investing, brother. And you know, investing is so divisive, man. That's something I realize, is that it's so divisive. You know, like anybody that views anything a certain way, if anybody else has the opposing view, they just freak out. And it's like, in the end, you got to understand, like, people are going to see different things. Like three of the stocks that I called out as like a new investor, but as somebody that understands the different nuances of sectors in the markets in general. Most of it has nothing to do with technicals aside from the fact that they're down a bunch. But one of the things I'm learning here is the correlation between some of these, you know, between the health of our economy and some of these sectors, right? And just to put it into perspective, I made money on there's three stocks that I bought. I bought in with both call options is one of the ways that I bought these stocks, and the other way was just simply investing in them. And there's three stocks I bought. And this is in the last week before these moves really happened. And those three stocks were MGM Resorts, Walgreens Pharmacy, and United Airlines. And if you look at MGM, if you look at MGM, Walgreens, and United, they all pumped up. And my logic for all of these were that, number one, hotels, it's summertime. Hotels, especially hotels like MGM, are going to start to recover because people aren't going to, sorry I'm stuttering, but let me think of the best way to say this. People are not going to stay home as much as, you know, very often anymore. Like, people are going to get bored. And I run this off of my own experience here. Like, my wife is getting super bored here. She's looking for ways to leave. People are going to start saying YOLO and just risking it because they're tired of being at home. The quarantine's not going to be able to continue like it has been. And I think that with that, you're going to see an inevitable rebound in MGM Resorts. You're going to see an inevitable rebound like you did in Walgreens. And I'm not an expert here. I might be completely wrong. But that's the nuance I see in the market right now. And so far, I've already sold Walgreens. I've already gotten out of it with a pretty big profit for an options trade. And then I also got out of United Airlines. And so that's the trades that I'm really looking at right now, guys. That's the trades that are the most interesting to me. I think the economic recovery is inevitable to a certain extent, and I think that people are going to get tired of staying at home, and that's going to cause these different sectors to bounce. And I may be wrong here. Like, I may be wrong. But in the end, I've already taken profits in 2 out of those 3, and my MGM trade is certainly going to be in the money when the market opens today. So let me know what you guys think is the next kind of idea behind that team. You know, the next kind of idea for any type of swing trading, investing, you know, what you're thinking about day trading at the open. And
I'm sorry about that right quick.
Oh, you're good.
I feel a little faded out for 2 seconds.
Oh, no, you're good, brother.
Taking a snip of something.
Yeah. See, look, Bubba says, I just got back from I'm getting out of this house. 100%. And like I said, I use my own experience as an example. I know my wife is like, I got to leave. I can't stand this anymore. I need to get out the house. And my wife and I are getting along. Like, it's not like we're fighting, but like, my wife's just tired of being here, man. You know, she went to the gym for the first time yesterday. because she hadn't been in like 2 months, and so it's like I think stuff's gonna start to bounce back. I think gyms are gonna start to bounce back too. That's an interesting dynamic that I actually haven't looked at, but I think that's an interesting one to kind of consider here as well. Now, it's very fragile. You know, I will say that these outlooks are very fragile. 100%, they're very fragile, but I think they make sense. You know, and I think they make sense. Man, what happened to the music, guys? The music stopped. Is it still going?
No, definitely. I understand kind of your outlook. My major concern would be just the long term. You know, if you're looking at these long term, what's really going to happen once we get into the months of August and October? That's really what I'm mainly concerned about. I think in the summertime we have I've talked about this, a window of less infection rate, and I think it's going to cause consumer sentiment to be positive. If you actually are noticing, the media is trying to slowly go away from mentioning COVID, and the reason why, it's starting to try to create that positive sentiment, starting to create that persuasion in people's minds to stop thinking about it so much. Because if you stop thinking about it, you'll start doing the things that John are talking about. You'll start going to resorts. You'll start even looking for shows and stuff. You'll just completely ignore it. Your mind will start slowly adapting to not think about it. And I think this is something that is happening, and it is happening to a lot of consumers. So this could be a big change in why you're seeing this bull run. But at least from my opinion side of it, I think in the long run, this is going to be a really negative outlook that's been kind of the narrative given by the president to kind of push into not caring. And we'll continue to see if kind of the consumer will continue in that process of not caring. Because if they don't care, then it doesn't really matter. Then COVID doesn't really matter at all. You know? And I think that's something that you got to pay attention to. Because I'm seeing it. I don't know about you guys around your cities or states, but I know in Denver here, I know there was people wearing a mask at the kind of the riots and the protests. But other than that, I look around, grocery stores, streets, people walking their dogs, no one's wearing masks anymore. And this is a real negative thing in the long run.
Yeah, for sure. But I think they're also finding out that the numbers that people they're finding out that the amount of people that have had it before is actually way higher than expected, right? And so they're finding out that a lot of people are not showing symptoms with it too. And I'm not, listen, I haven't left. I've been home. I'm scared of getting this. And so it's like, don't think I'm like the ones that are really going out and doing stuff. But I do think people are going to get tired of being home, and that's going to push the market up short term.
Yeah, at the end of the day, there's always two sides. There's going to be the side that people think we're done and we're moving forward. And then there's going to be the sign of concern. And I think you'll see that in and around you. You know, you'll have family members that are like, no, let's just go outside. What are we worried about? And you also have family members that are like, hey, let's show some signs of concern. Let's try to pay attention to the scientists. And that's just mainly what I'm presenting here, is just both sides to the argument.
Yeah, for sure. I just think it's like, if we look at it, I think, yeah, Chris says all sorts of things, but the virus global case is still rising, but USA case is not. And that's an interesting one. Like, I'm here in Texas, but I really don't want to leave my house. Yeah, MGM is ripping up here, and that's another thing. Like I said, I'm holding this a call option. It's not a long-term call option. It's only until mid-July, but this thing has been a home run too. I'm sure I'm probably going to be up huge in this. And like I said, you can see my Robinhood account here and see how much that I've grown. Just a little bitty account with just a few different options plays on these long. And I think I found my sweet spot. Like, before, I would buy like a 2-week call option, and it just would never work, right? Now I'm buying a little bit larger call option, and you can see I'm up about 20% in this account in the last week or so, just from buying a few different options. But yeah, now I've been buying a little bit longer term. You see my call option is at July. It's a July 17th call option, and so I still have a lot of time. But I'll probably honestly sell MGM at the open this morning. We'll see, but that's what I'm really looking at. I have 10 calls on MGM. Yeah, I think it was a solid win. I think people are going to start to go back to hotels, and we'll see a short-term boost in that for sure, Leo. And I think that's what we're really that's what we've seen for the last week or two since I got in there as well. Is we've pushed up almost every day.
Yeah, if you start looking, if you start looking at different sectors, you'll be able to see majority of what looked like bear flags 2 weeks or a week ago are starting to really break their resistance, and that's going to be changing definitely investors in those stocks. The clear one ripping out, industrials, it looked like a symmetrical triangle, and now is really hitting the 200 moving average. I think that's important, of course, but it also has room to push here. It has room to push up a significant move here. Up to the next resistance. We've already broken out through one resistance and one long-term pattern, and a lot of the times when you get that, you get some momentum to really start pushing it. So I'll be looking to see today if we do get volume in those stocks that were the dash for trash stocks, the cruise lines, the airlines. You can look at rental leasing services. There's so many stocks in kind of industrials and consumer cyclical. But another one to pay attention to when this trade gets put on a lot is a trade that a lot of people don't pay attention to. It's Pepsi. And also you'll see Coke when this trade goes on. This is something that I've known over time, something I've learned throughout my investing experience, and not necessarily day trading. But when you see this rotation, this is a rotation. So you'll look at days like today to see a rip from consumer cyclical and consumer defensive here. So look for those kinds to move. What would be the down stocks of the day? I think the ones that are going to be struggling are the FANG stocks, Facebook, Amazon. It's kind of weird, but usually when we get this rotation, we get a pool of some money from the tech and the healthcare stocks, and they go into different sectors. So if you do see kind of some weakness in technology today, but really strong strength from the industrials, like those airlines, you could see that dash for trash. All right, guys. Another thing that story that I've been hearing about is there's a big story about natural gas. So natural gas is going to be a major concern here. People are looking at natural gas kind of like it was oil a couple weeks back. They're wondering if this is going to be the next one to go below zero. So definitely pay attention to natural gas if you guys are commodity traders.
All right, sorry guys, I had to check something for business. All right, so market's up to 310s. We should have a fun day. If you didn't catch the stream yesterday, I did make a decent amount of money yesterday. I made about 200 and something bucks in the market, so not too bad. What do you think Tesla will be this week for options? Honestly, for Tesla, I have no idea. I'm not really. It's not really one that I. I look at long term. I did trade it a bunch the other day and lost my butt with it a bunch, but it's not really one of those stocks that I continuously attack. And so we'll see. It's not one that I'm super confident in. I mean, if it breaks 1K, obviously that's a big number, and if it breaks the highs up there at 969 or so in the last year, that's a big number as well. But I think that we should just kind of patiently wait. All right, guys. So market's pushing up to 310.20 here. But yeah, as for what Tesla's gonna do, what do you guys think? Let's ask the chat because they probably are a little bit better than I am with some of this stuff. But yeah, just to show you guys, I am holding this on Webull as well, guys. Look at this. So I'm holding MARA, and it's breaking under $1. I might be completely wrong here. We'll see. Ideally, I'd like to see it hold some of the support here at 95s or 96 and see if we can rip up past that level. But I'm not super confident that's what we're actually going to get. All
right, guys. So in cannabis, some analysts saying that this is the pullback. This is the pullback to try to start getting in. What I'll tell you about cannabis, guys, is that I'll be looking for what I'm calling the third wave. I've heard a couple people kind of start mentioning this concept. So a lot of innovations and new sectors come with what they call early innovators. And then after the early innovators come into the kind of the field, what ends up happening a lot of the times is that eventually you do get a pullback because too many people push into a sector. This will then cause pullbacks to evaluations where new investors start getting in and new capital. I think because of the COVID and because of essentials, I think you're going to start seeing some cannabis plays in the long term get hot. Whether this will be right now with CGC bouncing here, we'll definitely keep an eye on it. I feel like this is a great pullback opportunity because we've pulled back a significant amount, about $5-6. So I definitely feel like the pressure is more to the upside than the downside from here. But they did have a horrible earnings. Horrible earnings can really do this to a stock. So pay attention to it. We'll see if it gets hot. I know some people mentioning in the chat TLRY and another stock here, ACB. Out of those two, I would say focus more closely on ACB. Even though TLRY has a lot of long-term investors stacked in, at least from their balance sheet, I would say ACB is better, has more cash available to them. Another strong stock in pot would be APHA. APHA has been doing really well. One that people are not paying attention to. Why? Because it's the cheaper one. And that's one thing that I kind of mentioned a little bit earlier, is try not to just focus on the high price cannabis, focus on the cheaper price. This is one that I mentioned a week ago, a little bit over a week ago now. And look at KSHB, you know, yes, this is one that I mentioned back at 70 cents, a penny stock, essentially, going and making a move all the way up to 130. I mean, that can make you really great gains with small risk. And so that's one thing that I would tell you guys is if you are looking to invest in cannabis, do your research. Day trading it is one thing. You don't need to have as much knowledge in the industry, but whenever you're investing, definitely do your research, guys.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys. I'm gonna try to change these the gappers list a little bit here to make it better on the eyes. Let me try to do this here, and then maybe we'll throw some of these out here too for pre-market. What if we kept the pre-market stream like this? This might be a little bit better. And we remove this, put that right here, made that big. Try that. What if we did that, guys? Would that be better? Let me see. Trying to find better ways. I think that might actually work a lot better. Let me know if you guys prefer this more. Because I'll save this and we can use both of them if we need to. Alright. But yeah, guys, my MAR trade is falling down. I'm down $20 in it. Ooh, the market's ripping up though. As I say this, look at the market, team. What's up, Chase? What's up, Leo? What's up, Texas? Hey, everybody do me a favor real quick and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. We do this live for free. Can you believe that 45% of all the viewers in this stream have not subscribed to the channel? Listen, we drop the dopest of dope videos every single weekend. You know you want to subscribe, guys. smash that subscribe button, click the like button. Not only do we day trade live on stream every single weekday morning for free, while not selling anything, not selling a course, not selling a service, we just do everything for free, but we also drop the best tutorial and strategy videos on the internet in day trading. So hit the subscribe button, guys. Click the bell. Turn on notifications. We do this live every single day. I appreciate everybody that's subscribed. Let's get ready for the open, guys. We got 4 minutes until the open. Shout out to all the subs today. My man Luca, appreciate the sub, brother. My man 81, my man Mateo, Mahmood, appreciate the love, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Like I said, I looked at the stats. 45% of you have not subscribed. So y'all are just joining the live stream every day, but just don't feel like subscribing. What is it gonna hurt? Listen, we drop the best strategy videos for free every day. We day trade live in pre-market and at the open. I'm gonna be taking 1,000 shares today too. You know you wanna watch. Hit the subscribe button, guys. Sorry, let me finish selling out real quick. But yeah, look at the market rip up. The market's at 310.30s. That's right.
Hey, don't stress it, Diego. If you're taking the demo account right now and you're practicing the platform, focus on your process, man. Don't try to start the attachment so much to the realized and unrealized. Focus on sense made. Focus on your emotional levels, your control. Because at the end of the day, I can tell you guys, new traders, focus on the process and you will see some consistency.
Yeah, you gotta focus on that process.
You start attaching yourself to that realized and unrealized, I can tell you, your emotions will be a mess.
You'll go down, man. 100%. And you gotta, one of the biggest edges to trading in general, right? If you want to know the difference between, hey, I appreciate all the love. We got a lot of subscribers after I told everybody those stats, but one of the biggest edges that a new trader can find, and you really want to understand this, is build a full trading plan before you enter the position. Know where your risk is, know where your reward is, know where you're going to exit, know where you're going to get in, know where you're going to add to it. There's a lot of different ways. We have a good class called Building a Trading Plan. And if you build a trading plan, it's like an instruction book that you can follow, right? And so one of the biggest account killers, one of the biggest things that kills a new trader's account is not having a plan, because when it breaks their levels, they don't know what to do. They struggle, they get emotional, they average down, they refuse to exit a losing position, and so it makes it very subjective. It makes it very opinion based. If you just build a plan before you enter the trade, there's no emotions. You know exactly where you're going to enter, you know exactly where you're going to exit, and that way you can just read your plan and just do your plan. You don't have to make guesses or make decisions on the fly. You can just go with what your plan says. It's going to make it a much less subjective trade. You're going to be completely reading from your instruction book and just follow what it says, right? That's all you do. And that way it's going to be a lot easier. I'll find that class link and post that real quick. But yeah, that's going to make it way easier on you traders. Just a tip. But yeah, let me find that class. I know we have it. It's called Building a Trading Plan. And it teaches you what to look for. Yeah, it's called a beginner's guide, Building a Trading Plan. Here it is right here. And again, it's going to take all the decision out of the trade. It's going to be a lot easier to manage. All right, guys, we got 40 seconds left. 40 seconds, team. Let me do this. Let me get everything ready. Oh, and also, guys, if you guys want to sign up for Webull, I am trading in pre-market. We're gonna watch that and see what happens there. But if you guys want to sign up for Webull, I think if you sign up, you get a free stock, and then I think if you deposit over $100, you get another free stock. And so you get 2 free stocks if you sign up and deposit $100 into Webull. Here's the bell, guys. Appreciate the sub, Eric. There we go. But yeah. All right, there's the bell, team. Let's do this. I gotta watch my my MARA trade here on Webull, and I'll post the Webull link in a second. Let me watch this real quick before I just get hit. Here's my Webull trade, guys. I gotta get this ready. I'm gonna get a market order sell ready, and then what am I holding? I'm holding 200 shares. And in the end, guys, this is fine. No extended hours. I want to market. There we go. Day, place, yeah. Alright, so we're going to watch it. We're going to try to let it work here. I'm holding MARA. We're going to see if we get a move, and then we're going to switch over to my real account once the bell, or once I get out of this one. Hey, and I appreciate all the subs that we just got. We just got a big wave of subs, and so I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. We just got like 15, 20 subs in like a minute. Yeah, I'm going to let it work. I mean, in the end, I mean, I might lose, what, 40, 50 bucks on this trade, and that's okay. Alright, so we're bouncing here. We're at 93s. I'll probably have to exit this trade here on MARA. It's just a little baby trade. A little baby trade. But yeah, here you can see my account's at $9,247 in profit. So I actually made a decent amount of profit yesterday. I know I was pretty accurate overall with my trading. At the bell though, guys, like as we speak here, we do have some consolidation at first at the bell. We haven't really done too much. Tesla has just ripped down. United Airlines has ripped up. Let me see what my option on Robinhood is going for now. I should probably check that real quick here. Yeah, I'm up big in this one. I'm going to go ahead and sell out of this one too on Robinhood. Yeah, I'm up over $30 on this one too. I'm just going to get out of this. And it's just ripping up. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this and just bank my money. Placed. Oh no, did I seriously? Oh no. What am I holding now? One. I got to get out of this now. Submit. Alright, let me get out of there. Sold. Okay, done. Is that everything? I got out of there, right? One. Oh. It actually worked a little bit better on the last little bit. I think I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. Okay, honestly, home run trade, guys. Look at this. Look at this. I'm up on these call options, specifically in MGM. I am up $77 in the last week, right? Look at that. That's not a bad little win, man. I'm getting better at options trades, that's for sure. And again, one of my ideas here with this is like, hey, I have this view, and I think my view is pretty spot on here, but I don't feel like investing the full amount, and so that's where call options come into play, and I think that works really, really well here. As I say that though, my MAR trade is going the other way. Let me look. I'm gonna hold this MARA trade. It's not gonna be the end of the world. I'll plan to get out if it breaks under like 88s, I think. But I'm gonna switch to my actual bigger account here and start that day trade with a little bit larger size. Is what I'm really looking to do here. And so let's do it. Market's ripping up here, and I think we might see some rip ups in a lot of other stocks.
All right, guys, I'm short a little bit here in MU. The only thing is that my charts are freezing up, so I need to start up my charts again. Test is actually running better than my other charts. So
yeah, people hate me tests, but you know, it was pretty consistent.
Yeah, like right now, it's running better than TC. So
SPY up. AMD is kind of down a little bit. Like I said, I'm gonna let MARA just try here. In the end, it's such a small trade.
Taking a little bit off MU here.
There we go. Let me get you up. I'll put Mitch's screen up since he's already in MU here. Hold on one second, guys.
Yeah, my charts are still lagging, guys, but I'm making money off just looking at the level 2.
It's that TC life.
Yeah, man. No, it just doesn't even want to refresh. Something's going on with the data in my internet here. Took half of it off there, so. All right, guys, since I can't see anything, I'm gonna go ahead and place a stop here right above my entry, which is 23s. I got in at 48.21, but I'm gonna put a stop there at 23s just in case you get a bounce. If you get a flush down, let it keep going. You need to get these charts back up. So.
Oh, you need me to take you down?
It doesn't really matter. I just need to see if I start getting data.
Yeah.
Still not getting data. I can clearly see I'm not getting data, so.
And like I said, guys, if you enjoy, sorry if I interrupt you, brother. If you enjoy watching us day trade live, like I said, I saw a crazy stat here, guys, and the stat was that 45% of my viewers are not subscribed. 45%, almost half of my viewers have not subscribed to the channel yet, guys. Like I said, if you appreciate what we do here, smash the subscribe button. We do this live for free every day. We don't sell anything. We're not experts or gurus. Obviously, we post referral links like every other YouTuber. But you know you love what we do here. And even if you want to see me lose, we might lose. So subscribe and you'll be able to watch it all in all of its glory. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell, turn on notifications. If you click the bell next to the sub button, you'll get an alert every time we go live. You'll never miss a stream. Do it now if you want to. The SPY is reversing pretty big here, though, guys. The SPY is coming down to 310.13s. It's about to break lows, and I'm going to short into some of these moves as we get the break.
I'm restarting everything.
Okay, here. So we are getting some drops here. The market's starting to break lows, and again, I'm about to short into some of these moves as it happens. There's 08s. We break under 53 in AMD. I'm attacking. Market breaks under lows. I'm attacking that too. But it looks like that was the perfect time to get out of that MGM call option. And like I said, I made pretty big bank on that trade. All these trades, I got my account up to over $300. I made like $80 almost, up 33% in the last week. Not too shabby. I'll take that. Yeah, that's your internet, brother. You gotta get that internet fixed, Mitch.
It has something to do with the actual internet, cause it's not necessarily that I'm not having internet. I have like 300 megabytes right now.
All right, I just jumped in. Ooh, beautiful trade. I just jumped in. AMD took half off already. Like I said, I got my screen up so you guys can see it. Took 500 shares. Probably should have taken a little bit more. I'll let this little trade work now. There's 91s.
All right, guys.
Looking another half. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, so I just got out of another half. I'm only holding 100 shares left. I'm gonna get out the rest there. So perfect trade. Like I said, I called that one out when AMD broke 53. I told you I was gonna jump in, and that's exactly what happened. I'm up 42 bucks. Green trade for my first trade. We'll see what happens after that.
Just took some more off MU guys there at 65s. Original entry was 48.21, so really killing it on a trade that I can't even see the chart.
Yeah. Here's Mitch's P&L.
Real key here, guys, is that whenever you run into an issue like this, just put a stop like I did. I think it was one of the smartest things I did today is I couldn't see, so if I can't see, I'm not going to lose money. I had already taken some profit, so I set the stop right above my entry, and that's what got me to this profit, is just being kind of safe with my money after a kind of scary start to the day.
Yep. Uh-oh, guys, my daughter's report card came in. Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
I'm pretty sure she got all A's and B's. Let me see the scale. Yeah, she got all A's and B's. Wait, did she get quarter one, quarter two? Wait. I'm so confused. Anyways, y'all go along with y'all's trading. Sorry, my daughter's report card came in. All right, SPY starts to break down under lows here. I might short into some of these moves again here on AMD. I don't hate that. We're going to give it that time. Market starts to rebound, though. This should start to rebound, so we're going to wait.
Looking to see if MU can crack these 60s here. If it goes to 50, I'll take some more off.
Yeah, so she got
anything.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Anything above 48, I'll get out.
So yeah, she got all B's and 1A. which is good. She got all A's and B's, you know. All right, guys. AMD starting to come back down. Should I short into more of this? What do you guys think? I'm thinking about getting in 1,000 shares. I'm also looking at MU though. I think MU looks a little bit better here though, honestly. Although I do like this level 1 AMD, so I'm watching both. Let me pull both trade windows up. I'm still holding my MARA position here. So I'm still holding MARA. Let me bring MU up. See, this is what I wanted. I'm going to take a little bit here for MU. I think it depends though. The SPY itself is starting to rebound. Hey guys, I appreciate the sub. Buy Stocks, Zestful, Eric, appreciate the love, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Like I said, 40% of the people that watch the stream have not subscribed. What are you guys doing? Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. Everybody's doing it. You know. All right, guys. I'm gonna pull the 90s Dare commercials. Everybody's doing it. You know. Just try to subscribe just one time. All right. Getting some rebounds here. Tesla bouncing back up. Market itself is back up to 310s here. I think I'm going to wait until we get some type of movement there. Hey, my man Michael. Appreciate the sub, Michael Martin. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the love, team. Here's the SPY itself. We're testing this pre-market level right here, which is a big level, and I think watching this 310.50 level is going to be interesting. We'll see what happens there. But, you know, watching that, we'll see. I think I'm going to watch the wait and see if we get like a reversal here and a red to green move on some of these stocks. Everybody's doing it, boy. Everybody's doing it. You know you want to. Just try it one time. Yeah. Bring the Dare 90s commercial in here.
Yo, just let everyone know in the chat, the reason I had to put TJ in a timeout is multiple repeats of one stock and telling people to jump in. Not what we're going to do here. You don't need to repeat the stock. If you like a stock, put it up.
Here.
Tell them to check it out. But no need to get to that level of repetition.
Sub trade. Nah, don't do that aesthetic. I was in G and US at 525 and sold on the spike. No, I'm with the FOMO. I'm not touching it though. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm still holding my my MARA trade. We'll see if we'll see what happens there, but I'm still holding that.
If this ticks to 48, guys, I'm going to go ahead and add and break even on the rest. I had to pull up my TEFs charts because I don't know what's going on with TC today.
Hey, I appreciate the sub. Kumar, thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm waiting to see what the market does here. I'm up 42 bucks on the day. Pretty small, pretty light.
All right, guys, just added there. Gonna hold till 48.06 now.
Yeah, TJ, listen, brother, we put you in timeout, man. You'll be able to talk again in 300 seconds. My bad. I don't think Mitch actually meant to ban you. I think he just meant to put you in timeout, which I think he did. So, just giving you a heads up. But yeah, it's a good lesson, guys. Just don't repeat the same thing over and over again. If you do, you're gonna get put in timeout, and if you do it after that, you're just probably gonna get booted out of here just because it clouds up the chat, I think. Hey, my man. All for you. Appreciate the love, guys. Like I said, hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. We're going to go for 100 sub goal today. 100 subs. We also got some pretty big news that we're going to go over a little bit later, team. Once trading's done for the day. Ooh, Tesla breaking highs, guys. Big moves on Tesla. Tesla ripping up. Probably the biggest move right now. Look at Tesla rip. Up to 890s. We'll see if we can break 900 today.
All right, guys, might get stopped out here. About to get stopped out. Stopped out right there. Good gain though. So.
Let me put you up. There you go. See, and this is the TEFS platform, guys. If you didn't know, like this is the TEFS platform. Obviously, TEFS is not going to allow U.S. signups anymore. But if you're overseas, if you're in Canada, if you're in Mexico, if you're not in the U.S. and you want to be able to actively day trade, I think TEFS is obviously the best way. In the end, it's the cheapest way to get started. And if you're in the U.S., here's the link for TEFS. But again, they don't allow U.S. signups. If you want to check out Webull here, I do have the Webull link, and that way you can kind of get. I think you get 2 free stocks for signing up to Webull. I think if you sign up, you get 1 free stock, and then if you sign up and deposit $100, you get another free stock. So basically, if you put $100 in Webull, you get 2 free stocks. And so, go check out that link there. Great way to help support our channel. I'm down in my Webull trade, obviously, but they do allow pre-market trading, which is pretty dope.
All right, guys, just got back in there. 4805s. Gonna look to see if it can crack the 80s.
Tesla pulling back to 887 here. That one looks interesting.
See if we can crack this 85, which is the pre-market low. And I think we'll make another trip to 60s.
Hey, nice one. Thoughts on DraftKings under 40? I don't know, man. What's up, Sid? What's up, Paul? I don't know, man. Not really one that I like to trade. I haven't really traded it much. My favorite stocks to trade are like Uber, AMD. I don't mind Uber right here, though, for like a bounce style play. It just depends on what the market does here. If the market drops. And I think Uber is actually an interesting dynamic. The problem with Uber, though, is that it's just too high. It's too expensive.
All right, guys, pushing up.
I just jumped in with 500 shares of Uber. We're going to look to see if we catch a VWAP bounce off the top here. Here's
New rejection here.
Yeah, we're going to probably keep 61 as my risk here for Uber. I like that risk level. I think it's a really solid risk level at that. And, we're going to give it time to work.
Rejected 15 there. I like that.
All right, getting close to exiting Uber here. I'm going to give it one more chance above this level, but I do think that it looks weak if it breaks under this level for sure.
All right, guys, I just got re-added there in MU. Looking for the knockdown back below VWAP.
Well, my level 2 on Thinkorswim is way off. The bid is at 68 on Uber. Weird. It's just staying stagnant there at 68. I'm going to get out there. I just don't like that move for Uber. So I'm down 42 bucks on the day. Small, but that's weird. Look at the bid. Can you guys see that? No. Here, look. Let me move myself and look at the bid right here. Look at the bid right here. It's 36.68 on Thinkorswim. That's strange. We'll see what happens, but that's kind of weird. Thinkorswim has been doing that a little bit more lately, but it's cool. Like I said, we'll see what we get. Still early in the day, team.
There you go, guys. Nice little crack here, guys. Going to take some profit as we crack into the 80s here. Boom. I have a stop place. Give me a second. Was about to take 82s there, but got it rejected. Let me see if I can get it back to 82. Just hanging out here on the 90s. Don't like that. I had a chance there to cover 82, but my stop placed. I didn't cancel it before I hit the get out. Give it one more chance here to get back through the 80s. 88 is the big point.
Yeah, that's the same one, Daniel. Yeah, they no longer... what's up, Robert? What's up, brother? Hey, I appreciate the support, man. Yeah, they no longer accept USA signups, brother. Unfortunate, Daniel, but it is what it is, man. Regulation's always going to change as part of the world we live in with stocks, team. I'm looking at United Airlines here. If we can break over the whole dollar, I might jump in some long. And I don't hate Uber again here. And so I'm watching both of these at this point.
Man, I really missed out on a good profit take there by my stop being placed. That happens sometimes. I was slow on canceling it, so wasn't able to take profit there. Have to hold to just slightly above break even here.
All right, I'm in 1,000 shares of United Airlines. We're gonna see if we can break above the whole dollar here. There's 31s, about break even now. Ooh, down kind of big here, but we're gonna, like I said, we got enough room in this account. We're gonna try to let this bad boy work. All right, there's testing it again. Let's see if we can break over 31s here.
All right, let's see if we get this knocked down. One more rejection down, and we should get a nice breakdown. If not, this could squeeze, guys.
All right, there's our twos. There we go, finally up a little bit here. I'm gonna take partial here on United Airlines. Hold 300 shares left, let this rip. Caught the breakout over the whole dollar. Was able to make, you know, a solid win from it. And now I can just be pretty easy with this. See if it bounces at the whole dollar now that it broke out. Maybe look at Uber here.
This one's getting dicey now. Keeps trying up and down. It's collecting volumes both ways. So just be careful with it here. I'm holding it really tight now because I should have already been in the green.
I just jumped in Uber with 500 shares here as well. So I am in United Airlines with 200 shares. Uber with 500. At the 70s. Let's get it up there to where we can take some profits on Uber.
All right, guys, got to be careful here with the MU. You don't want to see it squeeze from here. Could become a VWAP bounce. Want to see a quick flush down from here.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get out of the last little 300 shares here on United Airlines, and I'm still holding 500 on Uber. Up a little bit. I think under 36.60, I got to just get out of this thing.
All right, don't want to see a green candle here. Want to see this start cracking down to the 80s now.
Yeah, I got out of Uber. Only down 30 bucks on the day, so I made a little bit on that United Airlines trade, lost some on Uber. Uber's dead to me now.
All right, guys, gonna go ahead and set a stop 3 cents away from my entry here. Real key is from this point on, I want it to crack. And if it does come back, I definitely need to get out.
All right, SPY pulling back a little bit.
It's those 88s that are so important, guys.
Yeah, rest in peace, Uber. Yeah, it's alright, Daniel. Like I said, there'll be other options, brother. Y'all want some free stocks? Y'all go check out Webull. And if you're in Canada, or if you're in overseas, or if you're in Mexico, you can still check out TEFs, and you can still get packages. Just U.S. signups. My guess is they had pressure from the regulatory bodies. It's unfortunate. Like the PDT rule is so ridiculous that it just ends up hurting traders, making them risk too much as new traders. And this was one of the best ways for U.S. people to get around it. And unfortunately, no mas for U.S. signups. I'm looking at MU though. MU breaks under 47.80. It looks like a good short. Oh, and you're holding that one too. So yeah, if it breaks under 47.80, it looks good. Market's reversing here too.
Who knows it, bro?
Yeah.
Just took some off there at 86, guys. Reason why? Any bounce up here? At least we're good in the green for the day, so just let it work here.
Yeah, I'm getting close. We just need to break. Like, we need 47.80 to break. I want to see the market break down a little bit more. Uber kind of looks strong, to be honest. It keeps tempting me with the chart on Uber. I'm going to take 400 shares of Uber, and I'm going to keep it small. See if I can make some of my money back on it.
All right, guys. So first short came in this area. Second short came in this area. And the ad came in this area. You see how I'm at least trying to short into the strength. That's one thing that I tell you guys, that when I get caught the worst, when I get the worst trades that go against me, because you guys can learn from this. A lot of the times it's going to be shorting at the support for me or longing at the resistance. So that's always shown me that, at least for my style of trading, I always want to be kind of more on a pullback look, buying off the support or shorting off the resistance, especially when I'm doing these range plays.
All right, so there's Uber testing. We're at 68, holding 400 shares. Let's see if Uber can give me my money back. And if not, that's alright. There's 70s. Like I said, ideally I'd like to see a breakout over 75 and a move up here to test like 84s. If we don't get that, we don't get that, and I'm not going to be super upset with it either way. About break even right now today. Nothing huge or crazy going on. We're going to let it test the VWAP one more time, but I know Uber has been faking me out 3 or 4 times today. The problem, though, I'm going to get out now because the problem is the market is actually looking pretty weak here. Here is the SPY, and if you look at the SPY's pulling back down. Maybe it's going to fake me out, but it's not enough for me to just be okay with risking. I'm going to more so pivot to MU here and see if we can catch that short under 47.80 for MU.
What? MU?
Yeah. Hey, if it breaks under 47.80, that's what we're going to look at.
Did you see in the chat, man? We have a Viking. It's Ragnar.
Oh, it's Ragnar Lothbrok. I love Vikings. I love that show, man. I just finished the first season. If you ruin it, I will ban you for life, team. I will ban you for life. Don't do it.
Oh man, I might get banned, guys.
Hey, do not ruin it, bro. I will boot you out of the stream, dude. Do not ruin that show. My wife and I are watching it. Let us enjoy it. I hate spoilers.
Since I really do like the show too, I won't be a spoiler.
Right, you ban it in the chat for me.
There's 2 Viking shows that I really like, Vikings, and I also like on Netflix, Kingdom.
Oh, I like what is it? All right, so MU doesn't look good anymore. AMD was the trade, or Uber was the trade to make, guys. Everybody yell at me and make fun of me for missing Uber because I just blew that one. And the crazy thing is I might jump back in here. Alright, I'm in 400 shares. Everybody make fun of me if you think I'm trading bad right now, because that's possible. I might be just trading like a dummy. But no, what was the other one? There's a few shows that I like on Netflix. Like Kingdom. Kingdom of, what is it? Kingdom of something. Is really good. It's like a old medieval show.
Uhtred, man, Uhtred.
The latest one we've been watching is yesterday I watched The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I don't care what anybody says, that's a dope movie, man. First time I ever saw it. We finished it yesterday. That was a dope movie.
Buddy knows it. The Last Kingdom.
Yeah, The Last Kingdom. There you go. That's it. The Last Kingdom.
That's the show, bro.
That's the best. Yeah.
I personally, people are gonna start getting the comments in this one. I think it's better than Games of Thrones.
Nah, no way, bro. Games of Thrones was legit. All right, look, I'm in with 400 shares. I'm going to take half off here. This is exactly what I wanted from this trade. Finally caught it, at least. I'm holding 200 shares left. And we're going to try to ride this up to like 37 if we get it. If not, I'm just going to exit soon. We break under 15 in profit, I'm going to get out.
I stopped out with a $3 loss there. But enjoying my MU today.
See, this was the bounce I was waiting for on Uber. I got spooked out of it a few times. Band of Brothers is legit too. I love Band of Brothers. I've seen that like 12, 13 times. I'm going to sell another partial here and I'm going to hold 100 shares. Like I said, let's see if we test 37. But yeah, Band of Brothers was a great show too.
Oh, I just can't do with the Thrones life. Too much talking. Not enough fighting.
Dude, the Game of Thrones was great, man. The Game of Thrones, up till season 7, the Game of Thrones, or Game of Thrones, not the Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones was the best series ever that there's ever been on television, 100%. The 8th season, I'm still mad at D&D for ruining it, man. They just completely ruined it, man. They blew the last season because they were trying to rush because they got the contract for Star Wars, and then didn't end up getting it anyway probably because they rushed through the last season of Star Wars, because they rushed through the last season of Game of Thrones. I was just bummed out, man. I'm gonna go back to trading, but I was bummed out for sure.
Oh, I usually don't do this, but why not? We're having fun with it. I'll put something up in the chat. See if you guys aren't so focused on trading. Look at the chat. If you are, then keep doing your process. Power to you.
All right, there's 92s. Like I said, I'm not going to scale out of this anymore. I'm going to see if we can test 37. I'm just going to get out here, actually. I'm just going to take my profit and be done with Uber. I'll take it. I could have waited for it to break highs of the day, but there are going to be other opportunities to catch that break in other stocks.
I'm seeing a lot of ones, man.
Wait, what?
Check out the chat. Just having fun with them.
Game of Thrones was certainly better. You know,
Oh,
I've seen both.
John with a super 2.
Yeah. Game of Thrones was certainly better. And I'm not saying I like The Last Kingdom. I watched The Last Kingdom, but Game of Thrones was certainly better. And the reason Game of Thrones was better is because the writing is just better. You know, the writing.
I agree.
1,000% better. Up until season 8.
The storytelling is better. I would agree with there. But my thing is, I'm just an action kind of guy.
Yeah, for sure. I get it.
All right, guys, just saw another breakdown in MU there, guys. How's the SPY doing? I'm so lost today, John, without my charts. Yeah. I have no idea what the sectors are doing and stuff like that, so that's why I'm not trying to overreact. I've stayed with MU. Yeah. Kept it simple, guys. I'm just looking at MU. I don't want to look at anything else.
Yeah, the SPY is up to the high of the day is at 310.80s. We're at 310.70, so we're about 10-15 cents away from the high of the day in the SPY. So that's what I'm looking for, potential breakouts. There's Uber's breakout to 37. Called that one out, but it's all right. I'm noticing a lot of these trades, if I would have just stuck in with them, they would have been a lot better.
AMD. Hello. Hello, AMD. You look interesting to me. Do you want to do your third fade today? Or you want to break out?
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at ACB. It's trying to break highs right now.
Oh, CGC. How's that one doing today?
I don't know.
Oh, well, there you go. I got my answer. I stopped looking at it today. I wanted that one today. You guys heard me pre-market. It might be that pullback in cannabis, and man, what a nice red to green move there.
Yeah, I'm in ACB with 500 shares. We're going to see if we get a rip over this high here. The previous high is at 475, so I'm going to let this work and see. Not the best spread, honestly.
Just a heads up, John. It's actually looking really well with the TLRY breaking out there at CGC at the top. At least the leading cannabis companies on the move for the upside.
Yeah, the problem is the spread right now is kind of scaring me out of it, but I'm all right so far. We're going to give it time and let it work. I've got the account to let it work.
Yeah, I'm looking now at a potential pullback, small pullback here maybe in Cron, but 650's holding really well today.
Daniel says, do you let the news influence your trading, or is it just charts? It's a mix of both. Like, I'll look at the catalyst, but ultimately my entries, exits, and trade ideas are going to be dependent on just the technicals for the most part.
One stock that I really wish I had in my long-term portfolio, John, I know you've heard me mention this stock probably a million times in the last year. Maxar in the space world, man.
Which one is that?
That's the space satellite one. And the reason I've always told everyone, no, it's Maxar. It's the real key is that this company is not like one of those that have a billionaire behind them, but I think they have the solid product because it's satellites. Satellites are going to be the move for space industry. If you want to make money in the space, you got to have that.
We got a big rejection here for ACB. I'm probably about to jump out of it. I'm going to give it one more second here, let it test this 68 level, and see if we can hold above that. And if not, I'm just going to bail out of it. But huge drop there.
All right, guys. I saw that really nice rejection there in MU. Let's look for what we call the VWAP reject. So a push up here to 48.06 or 48.05 would get me interested here.
What's up, Dan? Yeah, this is my wife's mug. It's a queen bee mug. If you look at it, like, it's a queen bee mug. It's got a bee. It's got a crown on top of the bee. It's a queen bee mug. It's my wife's. I'm running out of mugs. I just got to grab something. Like I said, guys, I said it earlier. Listen, 45% of the people that watch this have not subscribed to the channel. 45%. Why not just subscribe? Listen, we drop the dopest of dope videos every day, or every weekday, or every weekend day, sorry. On the weekend, we drop great videos, free content, where we don't sell anything, we don't sell a service. We just day trade live for free every day. So remember, 45% of you haven't subscribed. Hit the subscribe button, team. We've actually had a lot of subscribers today since I've been talking about it. So smash that like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button, and remember, if you click the bell next to the subscribe button, you'll get an alert and you'll know every single time we go live. Every single time. Another thing I'm seeing is that only about 12% of you have hit the bell next to the subscribe button. That'll save you so much time. You won't have to actually search for the stream. You can just get an alert emailed or notification on YouTube directly, so you can see exactly when the stream starts. And so hit that subscribe button, guys. Click the bell. What are you guys thinking? You know. That's right, Felix.
All right, guys. Looks like MU is trying to break there, guys. I might go for AMD because if MU breaks here, really not much I can do with it.
Hey, appreciate the sub, Kobe. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. But yeah, guys, Kobe's got the right idea. Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. Thank you, Chris. You the man, Chris. All right.
I look to see if MU cracked that 80 right there. It bounced.
See, that Uber trade was the best one, man. I should have kept that one. Hey, good luck, Stefan or Steven. Is it Steven or Stefan? Yeah, I'm holding it. I'm trying to be patient. We're gonna wait and see, but you know, small trade for the most part.
All right, seeing that MU head towards the 83. Let's see if it gets a big volume here to crack the 80. That will probably lead me to go in and get short here on AMD because I don't have the best setup, at least for my view, on MU. CCCL, appreciate the call out. There you go. Yeah, man, look at that. Nice VWAP bounce. Talked about the dash for trash today.
Right,
RCL, most probably. Let me check some airlines.
Yeah, MU's looking really weak right here. I might take 1,000 shares of MU as it breaks right now. I'm in MU with 1,000 shares. We're gonna have some fun with this and just be ready. Try to take some profit fast if we get it for MU, but about break even now.
All right, guys, just got some at 18 there for AMD. Took some short in AMD as I saw MU break.
Your 76s.
I'm trying to let this try 20 right here before I hit another ad. Because if it doesn't get above that 20, I definitely will smack another 100 shares.
Yeah, ACB's being difficult, I think, for me right now. There's some profit for AMD or for MU. We're going to try to get it up a little bit higher, but I'm about to get out of ACB. Yeah, I got to get out of here. All
right, guys, I love that crackdown there. I'll be looking to add it.
Yeah, I'm up about $70 in this trade. I'm going to take a little bit more off here. Or wait, no. Yeah, boom. All right, so I took most of the position off. I'm still holding 300 shares here with MU. Even though ACB broke down, this MU trade, and this just goes to show my favorite scalping strategy ever, and like how well this thing works. I'm gonna take a little bit more off here. Just a beautiful scalping strategy, and this is one that I talk about a lot. And the basic premise of the strategy is you wait for a low to form underneath the VWAP like this. It's the same type of video I put out this weekend on the VWAP scalping strategy, and this is it. You wait for a low, a confirmed low with multiple touches like here at 47.80, and you wait for that breakdown, and you can see there's a few things to look at. When the breakdown happens, look at the volume come in. So everybody else sees the breakdown too. And this is from people covering their positions. It's not just from people shorting. A lot of this is longs covering their positions right here on the break, right? But when this breakdown happens, look how big these red candles are after that. It's a great scalping strategy. It works really, really well and is super effective. It's probably my favorite strategy right now. And it was one that I've been talking about under 47.80. I've been talking about this one all morning as well, right there at 47.80.
Oh. And what you guys can take is a combination of the understanding of how I was trading it and John looking at it. Why are we both looking at that price point? Why is it so important to us? Try to understand that, maybe you might not trade exactly how we trade, but understand how we're approaching that pre-market support there and know that if it breaks, usually you get that followed volume, especially when we get kind of more of a that kind of fake out look where it bounced above and just washes.
Steven, Italian dance move.
All right, guys, looking to take some profit here as we get to the 80s. If not, I'm definitely going to take some off if we get above 53, because I'll look for a re-entry and try to take maybe 18, 20 bucks. But right now I'm sitting about $30 up here.
United Airlines might break highs here too, but maybe I shouldn't have sold. But I got my money and I ran, and that's okay, I think. But with that said, I might buy a little bit of UAL here if it breaks 64s.
Hey, Steven, I don't know about that VWAP dance, but I'll rock a little salsa.
I can't dance at all. My wife, we had a wedding. My wife had to teach me how to dance at 30 years old. My wife's teaching me how to dance because I don't know how.
All right, guys, now we're getting into that 80s, guys. We're going to take some off here at 80s, and then we're going to look to keep the rest here. Trying to get this crack down to the 80s. There goes 82s, 83s. Let's not be greedy. We're going to take 85 there. I'm going to take majority off of it and let the trade try to crack. If it cracks, we're golden. We make a lot. If it comes back up, we'll take a break even and look to re-entry.
Yep. Yeah, I jumped in 300 shares of ACB again. I'm trying to catch the bounce. I think the level I should have gotten in though was at 62, and I think we're about 10 cents away from my preferred entry. I am looking at United Airlines here. Ooh, I jumped in 500 shares of UAL and got a quick reversal at the top, but I'll try to be patient with it and wait. We're kind of break even for the day, kind of going back and forth. So alright, just so you guys can see, I'm getting hit here with my United Airlines trade. I'm gonna sell here and just get out of that one, and then I'm still holding ACB. Hey, greetings from Bulgaria. Thank you. Yeah, cuties. Listen, brother, you're not gonna, no offense, dude, but that's never gonna work, man. You're not gonna. You can justify it however you want, but if you just try to use our following to promote yourself, that's seen as stream sniping, is what that's actually seen as, brother. And I'm just gonna give you like some YouTube etiquette, dude. Just because you seem young, don't do that. You're gonna get banned. It's gonna burn a lot of bridges in the YouTube world if you go to other people's streams and try to spam your own content. Spam, hey, subscribe to my channel. That's not the way you grow on YouTube as well. The way you grow on YouTube, sub for subs don't mean anything. The way you grow on YouTube, just as a lesson here, guys, is you put out content that people want to see. I appreciate the sub, Mariana, but yeah, you put out content that people want to see. You put out valuable content that people value. You're gonna grow no matter what, right? You don't grow by just kind of spamming your channel and other people's streams. It's never gonna work. Just giving you a heads up. Like I said, I'm not mad at you. I had to put you in timeout because you kept doing it. But just giving you a heads up, brother. Like I said, I'm not mad at you. Another thing is, if you asked me, I'd probably let you. But you didn't ask me, and, you know, you just kind of started doing it. So just giving everybody a little tip here for the channel. You know, if you want, you know, ask me. If I say no, respect that.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of add there. Just trying to add there that at the end of the day, guys, if you guys start being open, start being truthful, talk to us. You know, we're not so against other YouTube channels. We just want, you know, the same support that we wouldn't go onto your channel and do the same thing. And it's something that we truly try to respect other channels. So we kind of expect the same for ours.
Right, 100%. And it is what it is. Like I said, it takes a lot of work to build up a following like this. It really does. And so when people try to steal it, you know, that's going to rub people the wrong way. And you guys know me. Like, listen, I'm very open. Like, if you ask me and if you come up to me and not publicly, but if you send me a message on Discord and you're like, yo, I got this YouTube channel, I don't stream, you know, can I ask for some subs, or can I post my link here? I'll probably be like, yeah, sure. But if you just post it without asking, you know, it ain't gonna fly here, you know. Yeah, Levi, they changed it, brother. So no more US signups for TradeNet, unfortunately.
All right, guys, it's AMD trade. I started talking to myself in the mute, but I could tell right there, it looked like it was trying to break down. At this point on, we're going to keep the rest break even. It's hitting the low right now, 70s.
I just jumped in MU short at that low break. We're going to let it break under the whole dollar. Like I said, I'm about break even today. Nothing too crazy. I'll let this fully work here and get out over the half dollar. Maybe add back to it if I want. Yeah, I'm just going to get out the rest here, keep it break even. Been a small day. Yeah, we got a Discord, guys. Join our Discord. It's completely free. And so if you want to check out our Discord, I'll post this link here. Join. We got we post all of our trades. Like, if we do trade after the stream, we always end up posting, like, our results. There's the link for our Discord if you want to join that. Oh, also, guys, so I'm going to break some news here. Mitch and I talked about this news yesterday. Okay? Mitch and I did talk about this news yesterday. So in the next few weeks, we are going to be transitioning to a stream only, a dedicated stream channel. Okay, so in a few weeks, we're going to be switching from live streaming on our main channel here to live streaming on a dedicated live stream channel, right? It's going to be called Beginner Trading Live. As we're going to do a slow kind of build up of this second part so we don't lose too many viewers. But we are going to be doing all of our live streaming. In the next few weeks, we're going to be doing it on our second dedicated stream channel called Beginner Trading Live. That way we can post more content on this one. And we'll probably try to put at least 3 videos out a week here on this one. And then keep the other one as a dedicated live stream channel. It's a decision Mitch and I wanted to make because we want to post more content here, right? But like the way the YouTube algorithm works is that if you post too much content on one channel, it ultimately hurts your views, right? And so the way Mitch and I can post more content, like we want to put out more content, but we can't because then we're putting out too much on one channel. And so we're going to diversify a little bit and build a dedicated stream only channel called Beginner Trading Live, where we'll be live streaming every day. And then we're going to keep this channel, since it has our entire library of videos as well, we're going to keep this channel as our video channel, right? So we're going to do videos and premieres here, and we're going to do live streams on our second channel. Yeah, everything's going to stay free, Sid. We're not... Listen, brother, I'll tell you guys this. We are never going to charge you for anything. Unless you're talking about, like, memberships on YouTube. That's just a good way to help support us. But, like, we're never going to have... Aside from memberships, we're never going to have any paid, like, content. Like, we're never going to charge you guys for any of our free content. Like, that's not what we do. We're just a free resource and community. So it's always going to stay free. It's going to be called Beginner... Here's the channel. So y'all go subscribe to that channel in the chat. Yeah, there's the link right above Sid's comment on YouTube. So there's the YouTube link I just posted. Just go subscribe there. Like I said, we're not going to be switching over for at least a few weeks, if not a month. Okay, because we want to build up the base there first and then switch over. And again, that's really the breaking news here, and that's what we're ultimately going to do. And it should be an interesting way to approach it. And Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. All right, there's UAL bouncing at 3150. All right. Hey, thank you guys. Yeah, it keeps things organized, Kenny. It makes it so that we can post more on this channel specifically. And I think it overall in the long run it's going to be the right move. Like, we got a large following here. We got close to 24,000 subscribers here. And so, like, with that, ideally we want to see everything get switched over to the live stream channel, and that way we're going to put more free content here. You know, that way we can drop more videos here. We can post videos on the weekdays like we really want to, and ultimately just build up more videos, because that's what we want to do. So that way we have our live channel and then we have our video channel here, and that's the plan at least.
All right, guys, I'm trying to add back 25 shares here at 95. I was really trying to get 53, but I was a little slow. I was typing in the chat. Looks like I'm not even gonna get my shot. I wanted to add back at VWAP there and hold directly at above that. Wherever I added, I was gonna hold directly above that to give myself a shot to get another 50 shares and then knock this right back down. The real key on any time I want to add after a nice big win is always going to be to make sure that you break even on the rest. This is something that a lot of traders that add have a problem doing, is that they start getting greedy. It's okay to add. I've learned that. But you really need to always focus on that. Once you become or you get a winner, you shouldn't let that trade become a loser. It's okay to pay commissions on a trade that you don't want to let become a loser. You can't just be so stubborn that you just let a trade go from $60 up to, when you look back at it, you're down 180. It just doesn't make sense. It'll never make sense. So just wanted to put that concept out there today. And you guys I talked about this in the morning. I think we're getting that dash for trash. You know, you're seeing stocks like industrials still breaking out, and you're seeing that technology kind of cycle where some people just start taking profits in these.
All right, I'm in MU with the 1,000 shares again. I'm trying to catch this breakdown under the $0.50 if we get it. Ideally, I'm going to get out under 56 if it pushes over that. And we're going to try to catch a quick move under 57.50 is what we want to see. Like I said, very tight risk here, and we're going to try to let this work, see if we get that breakdown, and if not, it's okay too. But ideally, we just want to see some moves under 57 or 47.50. And I don't mind letting it work here for a little while and test. But any firm breakout over this level here at 47.56, I think I just got to get out. And again, we can let it test there, but ideally we want to see it reject and ultimately break that 47.50 area. So we're battling a little bit. Like I said, we can let it work here, but we just want to see an eventual rejection.
God, I'm doing so bad in talking while I'm muted today. Guys, I'm looking for this breakdown through the 70s here in AMD. If we don't get that continuous move down to 52.50s, I'll probably just cover, because I don't want it to come all the way back here to 53 now. So the key is to let it continue moving. But if I don't see the continued momentum down, I'm just going to take it off here and take the profit that I got for the day.
Yeah, I got out of MU. It just squeezed up a little bit too much. I was looking for it to hold under 56. And unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're still fine. Market's starting to bounce back up a little bit. I think that's probably dragging it up some. Still kind of looking at United Airlines, though. I just jumped in United Airlines with 1,000 shares. We're going to look to see if we get a rip over the highs of the day here.
All right, guys. Kind of seeing a bounce here. I'm going to set a stop at 52.85.
There's 55, 56s. We get up to, yeah, all right, we're at 50 at 60 profit. I'm going to take half off there and still hold 500 shares. See if we get a breakout up to like the high of the day, if not up to 75. I'm going to take another 250 shares off here now that we're up pretty big on this 500 shares as well. And then we're going to hold this 250 to see if we get a move, like I said, up to 31.75 here is what we want to see. Hold the rest break even though. Yeah, I'm going to get out there, break even exactly on the rest. So down less than 90 bucks. Call it the breakout. We'll see what else we can find. Put Mitch up while I'm waiting. My MARA trade on Webull is not turning out well. I think I lost like 40 bucks on that one.
Yeah, guys, just to mention, you know, one thing that I think a lot of the traders that are on YouTube don't really do is things like this, where they're really giving you average cost and they're giving you their active order screen. There's not many that will give you the active order screen for sure. The active order screen will let you know their sizing, let you know when they're trying to get in, where they're trying to get in. The reason why the gurus don't want to tell you is because they'll know that you'll start looking to beat their price. Yeah. And so the key here is they want to have a better price than you. And you'll see that John and I, we're not trying to fool anybody on our price here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, somebody's asking about what platform to use in the US. I still think TradeNet and TAFS is the single best option there. And the reason
outside
I think it's
the
good.
US.
Yeah, outside the US. Sorry. US signups they don't allow. But outside the US, the TradeNet packages work like this. Like the base package is 400 bucks. Once you're approved, technically it's an educational package, but it funnels people into the funded account program, right? And so you get access to a chat room, you get a demo account to practice and learn the platform on, and then eventually you get access to the funded account program as long as you haven't bought too many before, and that includes 14,000 in buying power to trade with, no PDT rules, so you can day trade and short, and then like I said, you're able to actively day trade with no PDT rule. And so for 400 bucks, basically, you're getting 14,000 to trade with, no PDT rule. You can short, and I think you're not going to find that anywhere else in the market. Unfortunately, they used to allow US signups. Now they're not allowing any more US signups, unfortunately. And so this is going to be my last account with them. I bought this account before and got grandfathered in. But for people outside the US, you can still sign up, and I still think it's pretty favorable, honestly. Here's the market ripping up here, and so this is an interesting dynamic.
All right, guys, just saw a bounce there in AMD that got me out on the rest, but the real key was this big order, and I highlighted it. I put an arrow for you guys to see it. 15,000 at 77.
And you're banned. Aesthetic still trying to pump up his channel. This is Mitch's YouTube. Hey, what's up, dude? What you doing, man? What you doing, bud?
All right, guys, just got out of that AMD trade. Not doing too bad on the day, so just gonna continue working here.
Market breaking highs here, guys. Market breaking highs. There's the United Airlines. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped out of that one.
You took a great gain. You know.
What? Yeah.
Well, that art is just for you to take. So I do.
Okay, buddy. So that's my son, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys. Sitting up on the day about 92.75. Gonna try to work to get above $100 and then get on out of here. You know, with my account size, $100 is a really nice gain actually. So let's see what I can do. See if I can make a little bit more money and then get on out of here.
Thank you, Amira. I appreciate it.
Done nailing, Bayo. All right, let me go ahead and look up here on see if I can get my charting back up. Let me see if I can get my charting back up, guys. Kind of sick of this TEFs charting. All my nice clean charts. It's really what I'm missing right now, guys, is that I do a lot of and this is something that you can agree, disagree, be a part of, but since I'm much more of a range trader, I want to really look at the sectors and kind of different industries to really look at what's hot, because if I don't trade what's hot, that's usually when I've seen my data do the worst. So one of the things that I really like to do is having information from the overall market of what's moving.
You want to show him your 9s times tables? My son wants to show you guys his 9s times tables real quick, guys. All right, come on. I've been teaching him his 9s times tables.
9, 18, 27. Wait, it doesn't go 27.
Yep, that's right, 27.
27. And then after 27, 36.
That's right.
45.
Good.
54. 63.
Good.
72, 81, 90.
Good. Good job, buddy. Super smart. Great job, bud.
I also do art.
Yeah. So yeah, he's working on his times tables. I've been in a Uber trade. I'm holding 500 shares here. Was in 1,000. Trying to let it rip up. But yeah, he wants to show everybody his times tables. He's gonna be a trader in no time, team. A trader in no time. I was just about to take profits there on Uber, and it pulled back a little bit. Market's breaking highs though, so I think that's gonna drag Uber up. Yeah, there we go. Gonna give it one more second.
All right, looks like I am back on TC, so not going crazy anymore.
Alright, so I'm still holding 250 shares here. We're gonna let it work, but kind of a choppy day for me. Alright, so I'm probably gonna get out break even on the rest here. Down 150 on the day roughly. Not the best day. Yesterday I made like 250 though, so I'm still fine. But yeah, definitely probably should slow it down and wait for some A+ setups. I think I'm probably just over trading a little bit. This has definitely been the hardest week I've had in the last few months. To put it into perspective, like last 30 days, I think I've lost 4 times max. I've ended the day red 4 times max. And so if today's one of those days, I just gotta accept it. You also do art, Gregory? Hey, thank you, sir. I'm teaching him his times tables first, Sid, and then we're gonna go over the different. I'm teaching him to count up in times first, and then we're gonna do the different the different questions, like individual questions.
Top fade of the day, ENPH. What a beauty.
Yeah, I'm getting stuck trading the chop.
Yeah, it looks like energy sector doing really bad today. Yeah, ENPH getting destroyed.
Right, exactly, Sid. Yeah, I'm teaching them the basics first, and then we're gonna move on to the little bit, the each individual number ones afterwards.
All right, team. I'm going to be looking to see if we get a push in technology here. If we do, we could get a squeeze in AMD.
The 2 times table as well.
Huh?
I also did the 2 times table one.
Yeah, you can do 2 times tables because you're super smart, buddy. Gotta give him some, get us some pride up there, guys. Right, Jack?
Wait, what?
Nothing, buddy.
Well, the back of my head is bigger than the front.
What's 3 plus 4?
7.
What is 4 plus 5?
9.
What is...
Oh, I know.
No, 9 was right.
What is 6 plus 3?
What's 6 plus 3?
9.
Good. What about 13 plus 10?
13.
13 plus 10.
23.
Good. He said 23 as he walked off. I think my wife's calling him. He's getting there. I've trained him at math. He's getting pretty good. I'm going to teach him to be a programmer and a trader. So he's going to be a future trader. He's going to be the best trader ever in about 10 years, 15 years.
Just an interesting industry that I've never really traded. I'm going to start doing a little bit more research on how we can best trade these. And I think that's going to be on only specific days, days that we're seeing this kind of momentum. But I'm definitely going to stick this one in my patterns and start trying to pay attention to this. You're looking at for me, I'm looking at real estates right now. Real estate's the highest one up today, up 3%. And there's some of these REITs that, man, they just went straight up like a rocket. And they're a little bit spready, but when you could see a whole industry move up 5%, 6%, usually you could take almost about any stock in these industries and you'd make money.
Oh yeah, guys.
All right, team. If you guys want to know, one thing that we're definitely going to be doing and switching over is we need to make a dedicated stream here, channel for streaming. A lot of the times we can't put as many videos as we want to put out for you guys. A lot of that has to do with the YouTube algorithm, but we want to definitely get you guys the live trading and also get you guys great videos. So definitely look forward to our new channel that will be coming out. The real key here is going to be to kind of give you guys kind of the heads up the next couple of weeks, so that when we transition over, we can still have especially all the people that join us every single day, and we'll continue building from there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so like I said, guys, here's our live stream channel. It's going to be a dedicated, we're going to switch over to a dedicated live stream channel within the next month, I would say. We're going to slowly do it so we can build up subscribers on the new channel before we make the switch. And that way, once we do make the switch, we're going to keep this channel strictly for videos. So videos only on this channel, videos and premieres, and then we're going to live stream on a dedicated channel. Again, I think that will help us to put out more content, because that's what Mitch and I ultimately want to do. We want to be able to drop more content. It's all going to be free like always, but that way we'll be able to kind of keep the live stream and then drop more videos here and like we want to. Because at this point, if we drop too many videos in a day, it's going to hurt our algorithm. And so the way to get around that is to create a dedicated channel solely for our streams, and you can find that in the chat. I just posted the link. Like I said, we're going to give it about a month before we switch completely over, and so give us a few days, or give us a few weeks while we're getting everything ready to make the switch, but it will be within a month or so, I would say. And so make sure to go subscribe so you don't get left behind over there. And again, you know, if you have seen our videos here, you know, we drop some pretty cool day trading content, all free, right here on YouTube every single weekday morning. And so we put a lot of strategy videos out. We put a lot of we put a lot of free content for people to take advantage of. And you know, subscribing to our channel here, you know, like I said, I noticed a crazy stat, which is that 45% of the people that watch our stream are not subscribed. So hit the subscribe button, guys. Click the bell. Not only are we going to live stream, but we're also going to be dropping a lot of free videos on different stances. It's called Beginner Trading Live. It's just a subset of this channel, Steve. It's just called Beginner Trading Live. And you know, I just created it this morning, and so we're gonna build it up, and it's gonna take a little bit of time. But with that, you know, we're gonna drop a lot of dope content there, so be on the lookout for that too.
All right, guys, I put it up in the chat. Didn't want to interrupt John there. Got short a little bit of MU again here at 47.95s. Well, I got 97s. So what the key here is going to be risking off this 48.09. Really, I'm going to risk off of 48.10 here. I'm trying to see if we're going to get that quick reversal right back down. If it does pop up, it would be a really small stop out of about, what we're looking here, looking at $13 risk here. But we're also looking at potential $50 reward. And that's really the key here.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you guys kind of like this look that I've been trying to do more now, guys. It's kind of pointing kind of what I potentially am looking for. Trying to use more arrows for you guys on my trades so that you guys could at least see the chart better. If you guys like that, definitely let me know. If not, I could always just remove them.
Guys, just to show you guys, my Weibo trade is not doing that hot right now. My Weibo trade is not doing that great. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna let it work a little bit here. In some good videos that we're gonna drop, like if you guys see my Robinhood account, like I've effectively grown by 33% in the last week trading options mostly. And so I've traded options and solely actually. So I've grown by about 33% trading options on my Robinhood account, and I'm going to be dropping some videos on how I specifically did that with a very small account here on our new channel, on our current channel as well, just so we can drop some, you know, dope content, and all that's going to be coming out soon. But like I said, the key here, if you guys want to see more video content, the key here is actually go and subscribe to our second channel, because until we build up a solid subscriber base there, we're going to have to keep the stream going here. And so, like I said, y'all go subscribe to the second channel if y'all like it.
Yeah, guys, really truly appreciate the feedback on the chart look, and I'll continue trying to do that for you guys. I'll try to make sure that it doesn't look too confusing. And like always, guys, we're not here to tell you guys to mirror any trade. We're not wanting you to buy or sell at our pricing. Just merely want you guys to understand always the process approach, and that's what I'm trying to show here. The smaller box being the risk, the bigger box being the reward. And what does that show, guys? I'm trying to get at least the profit to loss ratio right, and that's one of the most important part of tradings, you know, is starting to understand your risk management. You're not always going to win. Sometimes the box might go to the risk side, but it's all about probability in day trading.
Yeah. Yeah, you just got to bet on favorable probabilities. It's not always going to work out either. Like one of the ways I can tell like a very new trader is somebody that judges you based off of one day's P&L, right? In the end, you're going to lose sometimes, and that should be a reasonable expectation, right? And so when people kind of criticize somebody just for losing, it just shows a very naive trader. And one of the things you want to get really good at in trading is having reasonable expectations. Understanding losses are going to happen. It's not going to be like the penny stock gurus always say, which is just, you know, constant, which is just constant green days, never-ending green days. Sometimes you're going to lose, and like that's a reasonable expectation. Like I said, the number one way I can tell if somebody's new in trading is if they judge you based off of one day's P&L. That basically means that they bought into the guru hype, you know?
They're drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Hey, it happens.
I like Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
It happens. All right, guys, about to get out. If we get even 1 cent above this level here, the real key is now touching my risk level. What I don't want to do is just get wicked out here. So I'll start looking at the share size filling. If I see a big share size, I would immediately just get out. But smaller share size there, only hundreds, only 15s, Mainly what we're seeing there is algorithmic volume. Those times I give it at least a cent.
I went to go sub to your new channel. Hey, Kimberly, I got you here. It's probably, I literally just created it this morning. And so go here, Kimberly. It's right here. Yeah, if y'all want to go subscribe to our second channel, that's going to eventually transfer over to Beginner Trading Live, where our live streams are going to from now on be held. Go check out this link. There's the link in the chat. And that way you can join us and not get left behind when we do make the switch over to our second channel for our live stream.
All right, guys, there's 12 showing up, about to get out. If we don't see an immediate knockdown to 48.09 here, I'll just get out. Out. Got out there at the 14. Not a bad risk controlled loss there. And that's what matters, guys, is controlling it. Because you're not always going to be right. The key is trying to limit it. So as long as we can always limit when we lose, and always, at least in my eyes, when we're looking for range trades, look for a bigger reward. It's going to help us out with accuracy levels. We don't always got to be right to have a green day. And I think that's what's very important here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so Tar's asking, can non-US residents use Webull? Yes. And so I think you can use Webull and you can sign up. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm not 100% sure, though, but I'm pretty sure you can. And I know if you do sign up and they do allow it and you deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks on Webull. And so, yeah, for our U.S. people, Webull's one of the better options. You get 2 free stocks just for signing up. And I think it's far better. It's free commissions and it's far better than Robinhood with regard to like charting, especially. Webull definitely beats Robinhood. But yeah, there's the link in the chat if you want to check that out too. You can't? Man, that's rough. I mean, if you're overseas, guys, I think TradeNet's probably the best option. It's you could still get TradeNet packages if you're overseas, in Canada as well. I know people hate on them. Like, the reality is, for $400, you're going to get to actively day trade in their funded account program. There's no PDT rule once you're approved. As long as you haven't signed up too much before, you should be approved for the funded account program. Comes with, of course, demo account, chat room, a lot of buying power, shorting ability, and a lot of other stuff on taps and TradeNet for overseas non-US residents. And there's the link if you want to help support us as well. Obviously we're biased because we post links for them and make a commission if you sign up, but objectively speaking, I think it's probably the cheapest option for a new trader, as long as you're not in the US. If you're in the US, Webull, you can check out our Webull link, but objectively speaking, I think I wish TradeNet still serviced US clients, but as part of the game, regulation always changes.
That's true. That's for sure. You gotta learn to adapt. If not, you'll get run over.
The new live stream, we're just gonna be switching it to another channel for our live stream, Hugo. Yeah, I was lucky I had my account before then, Hugo. But yeah, we were able to switch. We're just going to be switching to a live stream dedicated channel on YouTube. And so we're going to have the base YouTube channel here at Beginner Trading, and then we're going to have Beginner Trading Live. But we're not going to be doing that for at least a few weeks. And that's why I'm trying to get people to subscribe to it now, so when we switch, it'll be a little bit smoother of a switch. But that's the plan right now, is we're going to be switching over to a dedicated YouTube channel for just live streams. And then on this channel, that's going to open us up to be able to post more videos, like daily videos, because like it's all about, we have to strategize how many uploads, because if you upload too much here, it's not going to be worth it, because it's going to hurt our algorithm. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get a dedicated live stream channel only for live streams, and then we're going to post weekday content on this channel now, is what our plan is to do. Can't you do both at once live stream? So Kenny, basically, no, you're good, bro. Basically, you can, but it's gonna hurt the algorithm, right? Like if if you post too much on YouTube, from what I understand, it hurts the algorithm, right? There's no scarcity, right? And so the more you post, the less views each video are going to get, right? And so like people like us who live stream every single day, like we live stream every day on YouTube, it kind of overshadows the videos we put out. And our videos get great views, like our videos get thousands of views, but I would like to be able to post more instead of just twice on the weekends. Like I would like to post videos throughout the week as well on different things in the trading space, right? And since we live stream every day, we can't really do that like we want to. And so with that said, that's why we're going to switch it over to a dedicated live stream channel where our live streams are going to be from now on. And then that's going to open us up to be able to post more video content on the weekdays and on weekends here at Beginner Trading. I mean, it doesn't really affect your membership here, Sean. It's just on the new live stream. On the new live stream, I don't even know if I'm going to have memberships yet on the new live stream. And so... Are you talking about PDT rule? Or are you talking about Webull, Tar? Webull does not have, or does follow the PDT rule. So if you're planning on trading on Webull, you're gonna have to follow the PDT rule, unfortunately. Like I'm trading Webull right now. This is my Webull account. I'm actually losing money on my trade on Webull. But what Webull does offer though is Webull offers free commissions. So on Webull, let me find it. On Webull there's commission, or there's free commission, so there's no commissions on Webull. You can trade as much as you want, and you can trade in pre-market on Webull. But there is the PDT rule, so you will have to follow the PDT rule. You're only going to be able to actively day trade a few times a week. But yeah, I'm holding my Webull trade. We'll see what happens here. I'm just kind of hanging out with this one. I'm down, but I'm going to see if MARA can rip up. I don't mind. Like, I have to be strategic with my day trades here on Webull. So if I can find a trade where I think I'm safe to hold it overnight, I might do that. I don't know if MARA is the one to do that, though. But what Webull does offer is free options trades as well. I believe they're free. They might be like 60 cents an options trade, but... if close to free, if not free options trades, 0 commissions on their actual day trades or on their actual trading itself, and you get 2 free stocks if you sign up and deposit $100. Alright, I took 1,000 shares of Uber. I'm kind of scaling out of this thing now. So it's 700. I'm holding a little bit here now and see if we get a breakout up to like 37s. But about break-even day today. Kind of been a little swingy, but nothing too crazy here. I'm in Uber still with 400 shares, or no, 300 shares left. And again, I'm going to try to let this work up to like 37.50 ideally, maybe a high at the daybreak for Uber, and I'm going to try to be patient with the rest here.
All right, I'm back, team. What's up? What's going on, man?
Dang, dude, that was fast. I literally just got your message like, hey, I'm going to the bathroom, and then like literally like 1 second later, you're like, hey, I'm back. Like, what? What happened?
Your son will be proud of me.
Yeah, hey, that's him. You know? Wait, is Tef's frozen?
I
think it is.
It might. Let me restart up.
Mine's frozen.
Yeah, sometimes I get like lags of data, so I'll just restart it completely. Yeah, I did that. It kind of fixed it. Chart's having issues too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this if it'll let me. Okay, let me out. Weird.
I think we're having NASDAQ exchange or NYSE exchange issues because I'm seeing too many issues on too many platforms today. Sometimes we get this, especially with all the kind of people that have been online in the last couple months.
I'm not down 178. I am down $4. What's up, John O? What's up, brother? I mean, it's kind of confusing. The level 2 completely stopped moving. Weird.
Yeah, I agree.
Did yours too?
Yep. See what's going on here. Let me see if I can put a limit order out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in Webull, so I'm going to watch that trade too, but I got out of Uber. Webull's having problems too. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Neri, thank you. Welcome. And like I said, guys, go sub to our new channel. We're going to be transitioning over to that channel within the next few weeks, months, and then, you know, we're going to start dropping way more content on this one too. How do you manage taxes? So like with TradeNet and TEFs, we're technically independent contractors, and so we just treat it like a 1099 gain, is what I'm assuming. But you want to ask your tax man that. I'm not a licensed tax professional, so don't get mad at me if I can't tell you exactly what to do with taxes there. But yeah, so on TEFs and TradeNet, you basically get treated as like a contractor. And so it circumvents the PDT rule by technically, like, what I push and what I promote is educational packages, and then it kind of funnels people into the funded account program. But like I said, when you buy the intro package, you're technically just buying an educational package, and then they're partnering with a lot of the people that sign up, basically. Yeah, Weeble's looking all right. Tefs is frozen. I'll be right back, guys. Let me go check something out. Yeah, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to check something out real quick, so give me 1 second. I'm going to mute everything, and I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry guys, what I was saying here, and this is an interesting statement. Okay, so basically I get a comment, some guy's arguing with himself in my comment section. And one of the things he's arguing, he says that in the end, you are for the police or for the criminals. Looting is toxic, yada, yada, yada. Right? And what I was saying, though, here is that it's like, look, it doesn't have to be binary like that. Like, that's such a naive statement. Like, they're acting like it has to be one or the other. And, like, the truth here is that you can support the police and also call out bad police officers. You know, people act like if you call out bad police officers that you are somehow just against the good police officers. Like, if anything, it makes the good police officers look bad when people act like this. And a lot of the time, it's the right that are all like, oh, that it's the right that have this type of stance on it where it's like they won't ever say a bad thing about cops. Where it's like, look, they're all about Constitution and anti-government and all this stuff, right? If you're really a constitutionalist and you're anti-government, then when a police officer acts super tyrannical and authoritarian and ends up doing something like this, that is exactly what you should be against, right? But for some reason, the media just blinds people into just defending these terrible cops. And it's like, I think it's our duty to call these type of police officers out. And if you don't, you're part of the issue, you know? Let me get, just to make it half the chat mad. Right. Hey guys, we are back in Tefs. Sorry, Mitch. Just my Tefs is back. Right. Right. Listen, the Constitution says we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that we are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And then it goes on to state that if a government becomes too tyrannical, it's not our right, but it is our duty to actually go against that government. Right? Like, that's what it says. You know, not the Constitution. That is what the Declaration of Independence states. But that's what it says, guys. And in the end, that's the problem here that I see with it, is that people just want to act like we should just defend the police officers that act like this, and they're obviously wrong. Like, listen, if the dude's sitting there asking and saying, hey, I can't breathe for 10 minutes, and you're still doing that, that's a terrible behavior, right? And like I said, it is our duty to call them out. Tefs is back, I think. You know, Tefs is back. And like I said, you guys know me. I'm not right or left. I'm anti both sides. I think both sides are understandably toxic in a lot of ways. So I'm sorry if I got too political, but I think both sides are toxic, right? But I just think that people get so wrapped up in different agendas that they just kind of blindly defend one or the other. And in the end, you got to look at it objectively and you know, just too many hypocritical stances where people are like anti-government, but when a police officer acts authoritarian, they're like, oh, we got to defend the police. And it's like, what? That's exactly what you preach against. But hey, you know, it is what it is. I'm not trading right now. Yeah, I'll try to do the same, Steve.
Hey Maddie, remember the black one gave me? Well, I named it a whole seed. Hey Mama, this is a Christmas.
Yeah, 100%. Right, for sure. And I think it's just kind of the straw that broke the camel's back. Like, you had this stuff with the guy that was jogging, and then you have this stuff come less than a month later. And I think in the end, people get too wrapped up in political agendas to where the right is historically seen as pro law enforcement, and so when something like this happens, like they just kind of default to defending them. You know what I mean? And it turns into this big nonsense, right? And it's like people that never said anything about the injustice are all of a sudden starting to get mad about that. And I think in the end, you have to look at it objectively. And if you're anti-government, if you're constitutionalist, if you're pro-constitution, like you should be upset about that, you know? And if you're not, you're probably just following some agenda that the media is pushing. You know what I mean? All right. Sorry for the political topic. My Tefs was frozen, so I had to talk about something, guys. All right, so the market's ripping up here. I'm looking at what AMD's doing. I'm looking at maybe Uber again. I already made a little bit on Uber. I'm only down $4 on the day, guys, just to show you guys if you guys can see it. Can you see it? Oh, wait, let me see who's up. Yeah, you can see it. Sorry. There's my link right there. I had Webull up for a second. Uber's ripping up. I'm kind of looking at Uber. Yeah, no worries, Sean. Like I said, I know some people are it's gonna make some people in here dislike me, but like the reality is, listen, like I'm not like I've criticized the right, I've criticized the left, I've defended the right, I've defended the left, and so I don't really look at it in like political parties. I think that's one of the toxic aspects of politics in general is that people root for politics like their football team, and that is toxic, you know. And but in the end, you're always gonna side with one more than the other. But I'm pretty middle ground, really. Obviously, I'm a capitalist. I trade stocks every day, you know. Yeah, guys, here's the link for the second channel. I'm also going to show you guys trade ideas right now. And so here's our second channel. We're going to be switching over to a dedicated live stream channel in a few weeks to a month. And so go check out the link there. That's our second channel link. You go subscribe there so you don't get left when we do make the switch. Hey, buddy. Also, guys, I'm going to do
Can I have some paper?
Yes, buddy. Here you go. Get that paper from me. All right. Here you go. But yeah, here's the thing, guys. So check out trade ideas as well. Trade ideas are super legit scanners, super customizable, and I'll post the link in a second. But look, for instance, I can go to pre-market and it brings up this really dope pre-market window that makes it. Sorry, let me minimize this. That brings up this really awesome pre-market window, and there's tons of these pre-selections, right? There's pre-market, there is small exchange. There is earnings. So if I want to see the stocks that have earnings coming out, stocks that are affected by earnings, it has its own preset here. There's account building stocks, so cheap stocks that can help you grow and build your account. That is here as well. They have, like I said, pre-market. They have stocks surging up right now. So they have big volume stocks that are ripping up. They have swing ideas. So if you want to check out swing trading ideas, they have that too. There is social media rippers, so stocks that are being influenced by social media. They have penny stock movers. If you like to trade penny stocks, they have a whole penny stock section. There is ETFs. So if you like sector ETFs, there's a section. And so a very valuable scanning tool here is Trade Ideas. And if you want to check out Trade Ideas, I'll post this link here. It's a great way to help support our channel here. And I'm going to switch this over so that, let me see. Give me 1 second. I'll give you a better thing here, but let me find the Trade Ideas products page. I have the basic scanners, and let me find the link for you guys. Okay, actually, we're at the products page. Okay, cool. Alright, so yeah, here's the link if you want to check that out, guys. Here's the products page for trade ideas. The best scanners, in my opinion. Yeah, the VWAP fade section I made is right here. Let me get out of all this now. But yeah, go check out trade ideas. There's the link. Let me find it. So yeah, I'm at the sector ETF section. I just want to load my window here. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's super legit. And like I said, I think if you're an experienced enough trader, they can easily pay for themselves, right? I think they're super valuable when it comes to that. And like I said, y'all go check it out. There's the link if you want to. They also have, let me see. What do you guys think? I'm probably going to keep trading. I mean, I'm down $4. I might jump in Uber with like 300 shares here, and then I'm going to buy some more if it pulls down, is what I'm really planning on doing. Man, look at UAL. My call out was spot on for that one, man. Probably, like I said, I think one of the things that I do well in investing, and I think sometimes you got to give yourself credit for the wins you make. People are going to say I'm bragging or I'm gloating or I'm tooting my own horn or whatever they want to say, right? But I think sometimes you got to take your wins and like grow with your wins, right? I think that's something that you have to do as a trader to build your confidence up. And with that said, I think my United Airlines trade was a home run 100%. First off, I made 35% on it. Number two is that it's still ripping up really big. And I think that one of the things that I'm good at in investing and swing trading is understanding these nuances between sectors and recoveries. And I think that's something I did really well with both Walgreens, MGM, and United Airlines, where I've been green on those last 3 longer-term trades. We'll see what happens with my next one. At this point, I'm honestly looking at... in this one, I'm honestly looking at... what's going to happen with like Uber and like ride sharing, because I think they're going to rebound. I mean, I know I'm day trading it now, but I think ride sharing is the next interesting one to watch. So we're up to 23s now. I'm going to still see if we can nail this one. Like I said, I'm going to keep the stream going a little bit. Hey, what's up, Boiler Room? Hey, brother, I left you Hey, Boiler Room. Hey, listen, dude. If you're actually Connor, bro, I left you a comment section, dude. You never got back to me, bro. It hurt my feelings, Connor. I'm going to tell you this. It hurt my feelings, bro. No, I'm just messing with you. I like your channel, too. I've seen it before. So, hey, no, you're good, bro. Hey, email me, dude. Email me. I got a question to ask you, Connor. Email me, bro. Oh, I feel you, bro. Listen, I get a lot of comments, too. I'm new to your channel. How long did it take you to consistently make money? Yeah, email me here, Connor. Like I said, I got a legit question to ask you, brother. So email me here, man. Email me there. But somebody's asking, how long did it take to consistently make money? Years. It takes years. No matter what anybody wants to say, it takes years. It's not something that people are going to pick up right away. It's not something that people are going to make money with immediately. And the reason for that is because it takes time to condition yourself to make the right decisions. That's something that takes a long time. You have to repeat it over and over again. Like repetition is what benefits you in trading. Just doing the right thing over and over and over again until that becomes somewhat second nature. And if you do that, it'll be a lot easier to execute the right trading plan that you have set forth. That's one of the reasons why it takes a while for beginners to be successful, is because it takes that experience, that repetition to really click. And it's not something that happens right away. It's another reason why I think you should trade small. If you're a new trader, I think you should trade very small until you really start to condition yourself to make the right decisions. And again, it's not something that most people are going to pick up right away. Of course, there are outliers in that. Like there's people that end up being successful in their very first few months, but it's a infinitesimally small percentage of people that actually are able to do it. And I think for a new trader, you need to have reasonable expectations for your trading. You need to understand that you're probably going to lose money for a while when you first get started. And like with that, it's going to take time for sure. It's going to take time. Nah, Connor's been around before me, man. He's been around before me, doing all this stuff. But yeah, Connor's been dropping dope videos. Y'all go check out his channel. Yeah, in the end, guys, this is what I really think. Like, I think the day trading community on YouTube is so competitive, man. They're so competitive. Like, any other type of, like, channel or, like, any other type of, like, niche in YouTube, everybody gets along and they're friendly. The day trading niche is so competitive. Like, it's so competitive. It's so competitive. It's so super, like, weird and just people get weird with each other on here. And, like, I've been one of those people that, like, look, I don't ever say a bad thing about anybody, man. Like, I might say some bad things, but I never put a name to those bad things. Like, I disagree with some of the educators here, obviously, and I'm sure a lot of people disagree with me. But in the end, I'm not trying to badmouth anybody, and it's one of the reasons why, like, you never hear me say anybody specific. I don't like that drama. And like I said, I think a lot of channels on YouTube are just so competitive that, like, anytime they never give their other channels props. You know what I mean? And so that's what I actually respect that about them because, it's cool to give other channels props sometimes. You're the only YouTuber I watch when it comes to live streams. I've seen nothing but support here. You're all great, to be honest. Hey, we appreciate it. And like I said, I think, like, we're not experts, obviously. Like, I'm still growing my accounts than anywhere else. Hell, I probably suck as a swing trader. I lost a bunch this morning on Webull. I'm down $42, so no fun. But my swing trades have been killing it lately, and so I got to give myself wins when I have them.
Is this the paper you wanted?
I think most newbies get in the game and want to be Kobe their first year. It's best to realize that you are the Kobe who airballed that three-pointer his rookie year and get it to the gym. Yeah, for sure. And that's what people need to understand, right? Like the crazy thing is, like, I've promoted smaller channels who are now big, and now they're super weird with me. And it's like, you're going to get weird with me? It's like, dude, like, I posted your link in my chat when you were tiny now. You know what I mean? Like, people get so weird, man. It's so weird. Like, there's such a weird dynamic. And it's like, in the end, you got to just, do your own thing and just try to be supportive of the community here. And, like, that's what I respect about the people that aren't so, like, especially larger channels like Connor's. Like, I respect the fact that if it even is him, like I said, I'm highly skeptical of any name here unless it's, like, the legit channel. And it's not letting me actually go to the channel. But yeah, like I said, I can respect any channel that, even a larger channel that doesn't get weird with the other channels. You know what I mean? Would you recommend to hold MARA overnight? Absolutely not. Terrible idea. I might do it, but it's still a terrible idea. I am not a penny stock swing trader by any means. I'm probably going to lose a ton of money on this trade. I do not think anybody should copy me. Like I said, this is like my first or second day in like a year or two where I'm actually swing trading on Webull. It's my first or second day. I've never really done it before. I've never done it in an extensive amount before, swing trading specifically, and so I do not want anybody to copy my trade. I do want to preface everything else I say here with, do not copy me in the swing trades. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe my options trades and, like, I'm investing. I don't want people to copy me overall, but you chill, bro. Haters are gonna hate. Hey, what's up, James? What's up, dude? Hey, I'm chilling, man. Just wondering, bro. I won't sue you. I promise. What is? Yeah, no, I got you. You know, hey, listen, man. Listen, man. I'm very legal minded. Oh man, I just realized you guys can't see this. Oh, I did the whole trade ideas thing. Oh no, you can see this, but I realized you can't see the chart I'm looking at. There you go. But yeah, listen, in the investing world, people are fickle, man. People are fickle. People lose money. People end up, people lose money. People lose money. People end up, getting mad at like their educators, like people like me. Like, listen, like Mitch and I are just a free resource and community. Like, we don't sell a course. We're not experts. We're not gurus. We don't sell a chat room. We don't sell anything. Everything we put out there is free. And like, sure, we post referral links for other people, but like, we don't actually make any content like our services that we sell. And so with that said, we just try to make sure to preface everything with like, yo, we are not experts here. Like, we're not gurus. Like, we don't teach people. We don't tell people to buy or sell stocks. My biggest thing is like, I don't tell people to buy or sell. I do not want to tell people to buy or sell. Like, I'll tell people, yo, I think this is going to go up or I think it's going to go down, but I'm not sure, you know, but I'm never like, buy this stock here, sell it here. Like, I don't give out picks like that. And I think that's where you get in a little bit of trouble, liability wise. Hey, what's up, dude? United Airlines dropping. I mean, United Airlines is up a huge percentage on the day. I don't even know. It's up 10% today. So, yeah. United Airlines is up huge. It's pulling back, obviously, because it's up 10% in an hour or two. But, not too bad. One last question. Have you read Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. That is the single best book. That is the single best book in trading history, in my opinion. Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. Mark Douglas had this quote. Mark Douglas said, "There is a random distribution of wins and losses in the market," is what Mark Douglas said, right? He said there's a random distribution of wins and losses. And so with that, you have to take each example of your strategy that presents itself, because you might get caught in not favorable distribution at first. Like, you might lose 2 times in a row and then win 3 or 4 times because there's a random distribution. And so there's a few things that will teach you. And the first thing is that you should not take too much sway over short-term results. Short-term results do not matter that much. Right? What matters is long-term results. And that's what that teaches you, because you might get caught in a rut when you first get started and the strategy might work. And so you have to get a reliable sample size when you're first getting started. Rest in peace to the man, Mark Douglas. He was a brilliant man, a great trader, a great trading educator for sure. What's my opinion on GNUS? There we go. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to this. I'm going to get out here. Hold 100 shares, see if we get the rip up. Maybe I got out a little bit too early, but I'm still holding 100 shares. Like I said, I know it's kind of late, but I'm still looking at some stuff. Like, specifically AMD is what looks interesting to me, and so I might actually trade them too. Yeah, my Weeble trade is not going that hot, guys. It's not going that well. Or no, it's AMD. So yeah, I might trade AMD and risk off of like 80 here. I'm going to start to slowly scale down a little bit. I'm only going to take it with 500 shares here. And we're going to see if we get a quick drop in my direction. Trying to scalp a few cents off the bottom here. Ideal profit target for AMD is going to be 52.50, I think, is what I'm going to keep it at. 52.50 roughly. And the only thing I'm really worried about is the market starting to push up in a really strong way that could consequently drag AMD down is what I'm really looking at. Alright, so we're getting some nice drops here. Like I said, AMD. I'm going to take a little bit off here just to protect myself in the trade. We're going to hold 200 shares left of this. And I'm still holding 100 shares of Uber here, but Uber's pulling back. I'm probably just going to bank out of that now and keep that one break even. And then hold this 200 shares maybe a little bit longer. But that's the breakdown I ultimately wanted. We're going to see if we can get the full breakdown under 52.50 on the rest here for AMD. And just to show you, this is what I'm looking for. Like, I know Steve asked me to do this. I shorted into this level here, Steve, just so I can anticipate the potential rejection. So I saw the bounce back, and I saw this level right here at 75 as a huge level, and I bet that that was going to reject it and come back down. And so that's all I'm doing, if that makes sense, right? So I'm betting that the 52.75 level is going to reject an AMD. I'm going to delete all of these just to make it a little bit more clear. You have this level here, and I was basically betting that we were going to get a rejection there, and we were going to come down. So I added my shares at the top, and I'm covering them at the bottom. And ideally, I'd like to see it break this 52.50. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Yeah, ideally, I'd like to see it break this 52.50 $0.50. But if not, I could just get out, and it's a nice little win on the day. Not a bad day. I was down like 100 and something at one point, so I'm starting to kind of grind my way back. But we'll see. I'm going to be patient with the rest, see what else we can find here. What was my entry on AMD? My average on AMD is 63. I think I got in around 65. I took some off already, but I think I got in around 65 here, so I'm pretty close to break even on the rest. I'll probably just cover that here. So yeah, I got in at I get in right here at this top, and we do have a lot of confirmation there as well. Like if we extend it to the left, you see all this, like right here. All that resistance. So a scalping trade, but a profitable one at that. Yeah, no worries, Steve. Yeah, I just figured, my bad if I don't do that. If you guys would prefer me to do this, a lot of the time I'm scalping momentum, and so it's very quick trades. And like with that, a lot of the time I'm like, not emotional, but I'm just focused, and so I don't have as much time to draw out exactly what I'm planning on doing and like why I'm doing it. And so I apologize about that in advance, and like I said, I'll try to work on that a little bit more so you guys can really see exactly what I'm doing here. Hey, I'm not going to say I told you so with UAL, but I told you so. You know, everybody doubted me saying UAL was going to go up. Everybody doubted me. As soon as I posted my UAL video, some guy was like, you don't know what you're talking about. Really, bro? I don't know what I'm talking about? Somebody was wrong. We're going to see what happens. Honestly, I don't mind scalping back into AMD now that it bounced back up here. I'm going to jump in with another 500 shares, see if we get that move back down. And it's the same type of trade, right? We have the 65 resistance. That's going to be my risk. And we're just going to anticipate that it rejects and continues falling here. All right, there's 50s. 53s. Let's see if we can break down under the $0.50 here. 52s. Getting a very quick bounce. I don't like that down wick. It means some buying pressure's coming in here. I'm break even right now, but I don't like the down wick. We're gonna try to be patient with this, but I don't like the way that down wick looked. We might get a surge up here like this. Yep. Yeah, I got in at 25.50. I don't know, Amira. I think that's a tougher thing to tell, right? When it's going to get back to normal, I'm not sure. I just like airlines are relatively essential. Like people need to fly. Unlike cruise ships or anything else, people need to fly, right, for work and for a number of different reasons. And so with that, I think it's the summertime, and I think people are going to start to go back to their normal everyday lives. And with that, airlines are going to rebound with it. Now, I don't know how long it's going to continue, but and like I said, I got in 30% down from where it's at now, and I've already gotten out. And so that I don't know whether it's going to continue or not, but my short-term results were very, quickly showed to be accurate. And so we're going to see what happens long-term. And like I said, I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen. I don't have a ton of experience actually, like specifically investing. I'm going to take a half off here just to protect myself in AMD. And we're going to see if we get the breakdown under 52. And again, exactly what I said happened, or exactly what I said I was looking for happened, which is we got a rejection here at 65. And as you can see, this is kind of how I trade these. Hey, thanks, Terry. Appreciate that, bro. I got 200 shares left of AMD. I'm going to give it a little bit longer to break 52.50, and if it doesn't, I'm just going to get out the rest. I wanted to break under the whole dollar right here. Now, this has been a big support, so when this breaks, we might actually get a surge down. And so watch for that, guys. 52.50 breaks. Watch, we might get a surge down right here. That's what I'm ultimately looking for. And it also might act as support, obviously. But if this level breaks here at 52.50, watch that. If it breaks, we might get a surge down. But we got to wait for the break. And it might not happen. Yeah, I don't like it as much now. We're getting the bounce. I'll be patient in it. It's just 200 shares. But I don't like it as much. What I might do here, guys, like I'm gonna give it one more second. If we get up it too much higher, I'm just gonna exit this position, and I don't mind jumping back in if it breaks under 52.50. But that's a way to protect myself, and then I don't mind getting back in if it does end up breaking that 52.50 level that I've been kind of talking about right here. And so this is the level I'm looking at. Let me delete this arrow here so you guys can really see what I'm looking for. But you see the range here. I'm looking for it to break under 52.50 underneath this range that I've drawn right here. But again, if it pushes up too much, I'm just going to safely exit and then scalp it if it does break under 52.50 again. The market's pushing up, breaking highs, and so that is not good for a short position in AMD. So if we get up to 56, I'm just going to exit. Because the market's breaking highs right now, guys. The market's at 312, about to break over the whole dollar, 312. There's the break, hit 312. And I'm going to get out here just because I think this is going to get a short-term move up with the market itself. And I might be wrong. And again, if I am wrong, I could just scalp another 500 shares or so at the bottom right here. Nothing super big, killer. Alright guys, what do you guys think? I mean, I know it's kind of late, market's getting a little dull. I got my setups that I'm ultimately looking for, but I don't know what to do here. I'm trying to be patient with it and see what we get, but I gotta be patient. There's the market breaking up. Look, just to show you guys, like this is the SPY itself here. And so like as I'm saying this, the SPY is actually breaking highs up here. Like this is the overall market. This is the mini S&P 500 right here. And it's breaking over 312. Getting a rejection. AMD's about to break under the whole dollar. I'm going to try to bring this up so you guys can see the stock. Alright, remember I'm waiting for that break here on AMD. I'm waiting here. Here's the move. We get down to 50, I might jump in this, but we might also bounce right here. So we have to wait for the actual break under 52.50. I might take 1,000 shares here, guys. We got to wait for the actual break to happen, though, which is, we'll see. I think I have to wait for the break to happen. If I get in early, I could just get hit with a bounce. And that's not what I want, so we're going to wait. I know. Yeah, nobody's here to talk with me. Like, Mitch isn't here, so I can keep my headphones. Yeah, see, we didn't get the break. I'm just waiting. Only if it breaks that 52.50 level, Leo. And until then, I'm just going to be patient and wait. And really, guys, hey, listen, if it's your first time joining us, we are creating a second channel that's going to be a live stream only dedicated channel. And so if you want to go check out the live stream only dedicated channel, we're going to give it a few weeks to a month and try to build up our user base there before we make the full switch over. And then once we do make the switch, we're going to be keeping this channel just for videos so we can start posting more videos during the week. And so go subscribe to the second channel there. We're not going to be making the switch for a few weeks, though. But if you don't want to get left and you want to make sure you keep with the stream, there's the link in the chat. No, they're both, I mean, they're both ours. Like, we share both of them. Like, with Mitch, like, I founded beginner trading a few years ago. And then Mitch, I made Mitch a partner about a year ago. I think maybe a little bit over a year ago, I made Mitch a partner. And so they're both, we share both of them. What, Chris? Oh, on his career. Okay. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we'll have a live stream channel. We'll have a video channel, which is going to stay at this one. Just since our whole video library is already here, that's what we're going to keep most of the videos on, and we're just going to switch over to a live stream dedicated channel. That way we can post more. Like, the whole thing, the whole overarching reason for us to create the live stream dedicated channel is so we can post more content here. You know, like, we want to be able to post more content here, and with, like, how the YouTube algorithm works, posting twice in one day is just going to hurt our views and hurt us in the algorithm. And so with that, we have to, I think it's just going to be better to put a dedicated channel out there for our live stream. Everything's going to stay free like always. Nah, we're not going to split, man. We're both going to be on the second channel. This channel is just not going to live stream anymore. The second channel will. And so this channel is just going to upload videos every day. All right. See ya, Amira. Have a good day. All right, guys. I'm getting ready to short AMD. We're getting pretty close. There's 52s. Like I said, I need the break to actually happen there. There's 52s. Well, at least MARA is moving up a little bit for me. There's 52s. So you just doesn't want to break this 52-55 level right here. You see all the confirmations here. I'm just waiting for this to break. Once that breaks, we should get a nice surge down. But who knows? Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll get faked out and I'll lose money. The second channel is just beginner trading live. What's up, Tahoe? Tahoe, I was talking about you earlier. You left me a comment, man. And my comment to you, brother, was that it doesn't have to be binary, brother. You can, it's not one versus the other, man. You can support police officers and criticize bad police officers. And if you support police officers, that's something that you should do. It doesn't have to be binary, you know? Like if you believe in the Constitution and you're a constitutionalist, you should be anti-tyranny, anti-authoritarianism. And, you know, with that said, it's your job to criticize bad police officers, brother. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I don't want to get too political, but that's all I'm saying. It's going to be on our second channel here. I'm still waiting for 5250, guys. I'm trying to be patient with it. But it is getting late. We got about 1 or 2 cents to drop, and we'll attack it. All right, there's 53s. I'm trying to be patient with this, but... All right, here's the level, guys. There's 51s. Is it going to break? Is it going to break? 51s. 51s. Don't want to break here. It's a big level in AMD. If it bounces back up, I might just hang it up for the day, guys. It's going to take too long. All right, very close to entering here. Trying to be patient with it and wait. All right, I'm in. 1,000 shares. Just 48s. I just hope it doesn't bounce immediately back there. Man. I said it and it happened. Come on, I don't like that upwick though. We're going to get some squeezes here. All right, there's 49s. All right, we're still in. We're battling 48s. Ideally, I'd like to get like 52.50 or 52.43. A lot of red coming in, but I'm also seeing a bounce back. We get over 53. I think I just got to jump out of this. About break even right now. Oh, there's 49s. Like I said, 43s profit is what I'm really looking for. Maybe 43s. We just need the wash that I'm looking for here. There's 47s. And immediately bounce back. 48s. We're getting some volatility. 47s. Come on. You know you want to. $46s. 45s. We get down to 45s again. I think I'm going to take half of the position off. Just half. Just 500. And then I'm going to let the rest work. Because I'd like to get 43s. But maybe I'm being a little bit too strict with my levels here. Alright, I just took half off at 40s. Or at 45s. And so I'm still holding 500 shares. So now I want to see like 38. Like I want to see like this here. Yeah, I could probably hold this one break even. I'm trying to be patient. I think we're probably gonna get a rejection at the $0.50 there, but I gotta be careful, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Here we go. Like a really bearish sign would be a break under down to 44. Too strict. Maybe too strict on my profits. I'm gonna give it one more second here. I don't like this. Just doesn't want to break down, unfortunately. It is what it is. I'm gonna get out here. Keep it about break even on the trade. I'm probably going to hang it up. I'm not seeing too much. We're getting caught in some chop. Probably about a break even day after commission, but that's cool. I made about $300 yesterday. We're going to keep growing. With that said, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on this channel. We do this live for free every weekday morning right here on YouTube. And so if you want to show support for what we do here, hit that subscribe button, click the bell. We do this live for free every single day. Also, guys, if you want to check out our second channel, hit the subscribe button on our new channel as well. Like I said, we'll be dropping we'll be putting live streams on that channel after a few weeks here of building it up. And so go check out and subscribe to our second channel there. And with that, we're going to go ahead and close the stream down, guys. Like I said, if you want to check out Webull, we do have, you can get 2 free stocks if you sign up to Webull and deposit $100. So I'll post that link here if you want to check out Webull. And you can also check out Tefs and TradeNet if you're overseas and you don't want to use Webull. There's the link for Webull. Like I said, if you deposit $100, if you open an account and deposit $100, you get 2 free stocks. And so go check them out. Like I said, if you're outside of the U.S., you can still use TradeNet and Tefs, and you can check them out here. A lot of benefits for using them if you're outside the U.S. And so there's the link for that. And again, some of the innate benefits are that there's no PDT rule once you're approved to the funded account program. It comes with a course, demo account, chat room access. And then once you're approved, you get 14,000 to trade with. There's no PDT rule. You can day trade and short in the funded account program. And there's a 70-30 profit split, similar to a prop firm, and there's a max loss of 700. And so a really cheap way to get started. I think most traders will probably lose those accounts as well, but it's a lot cheaper than depositing thousands into a conventional platform. Again, that's only for people outside the U.S. If you're in the U.S., you can check out Webull at the link I posted there as well. Also, go check out the dopest of dope trade ideas scanners, the best trade ideas the best scanners in my opinion, and they have all these different versatile scanning selectors here. Hold on, you can see I can choose account building, and it shows me a pre-selected list of all the account building stocks that are moving. It can show me swing trading ideas, so if I want swing trading ideas, I can check this out. By going to swing trading ideas, and it automatically populates different ideas for swing trades, whether it's pre-market. You can check out the pre-market selected area here, and there's a lot of automatically populated pre-market gappers. Trade the gap. So if you want to see a full list of all the gappers, here's that here. You got up gaps, down gaps, you got sector ETFs, you got cannabis, defense stocks, bank stocks, Chinese stocks, biotechs, penny movers. If you like penny stocks, there's a lot of really cool things and trade ideas. Go check them out. The link's above you. You can use our promo code for 15% off. Good luck in the markets, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good day. Appreciate all the love and support today. Appreciate everybody that subscribed and hit the like button. I love you all. Good luck, team. Have a good day. We'll see you guys tomorrow.